All right. I think we're live, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're from. I'm glad you can make it to probably the biggest stream for this year on my channel. This is the day of Minecraft. This is Minecraft Live, the biggest event for Minecraft. It only happens one time a year. So it's been called a lot of different names, but excuse me, it's very early for me, so I'm still waking up. It's been called a lot of different names over the past few years. I think the one I prefer is Minecon. So we're going to stick with the current name, Minecraft Live, which is starting in roughly an hour, in about an hour. Now, they got a pre-event that starts in an hour, but the actual event starts in 90 minutes. So the chat's moving really fast, but I see a lot of familiar faces. I see a lot of people I recognize, and I just want to say hello, and it's great to see you. And I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are excited about what Mojang is about to show. Like, I hope you guys are ready for this. I think this is the best update ever. It's going to be the best update ever. Hands down. And I know a lot of you are really eager to vote for the mob, so I have been contemplating for the past several days on which mob I want to vote for, and I've come to the conclusion that I have no idea. I see, wow, chat is moving really fast. The Piggy, thank you for the $5 bomb, starting the day off right. Much love to you, my dude. Thank you so much. You're very kind. I've tried my best with the mob vote, guys. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I wrote the names down, and I'm just gonna pick a mob out of a bowl. Okay, that's the only thing. That's the only way. So we got the Iceologer, the Moobloom, and the Glow Squid, and I'm just gonna pick randomly. I think that's like the only thing I can do at this point. All right, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. And we'll see what happens, I guess. We'll see what happens. But that's not gonna actually, the mob vote won't start until like at least an hour, hour and a half. So we don't really have to worry about that quite yet. I'm gonna slow chat down just a tad bit, guys. Just a little bit, because it's moving really fast. So I'm gonna slow down chat maybe 15 seconds. I think 15 seconds is good enough so I can see everybody, see what you guys are saying. But like, obviously, this is a very special day for most of us. Like, this is a very big day for if you're a Minecrafter, this is a big day for you. This is your day, you know? Yeah, we're watching the Smash Direct. Now, I don't know how long this is gonna go on for, but I figured we could watch it for an hour, and then that'll take us to Minecraft Live. So this is actually perfect. So it actually kickstarts Minecraft Live. I don't know if they did that intentionally. It just works out. So I'm actually happy about that. Very excited about that, guys. But if you feel like chat is moving too fast, you guys can talk on Discord. It's not that big of a deal to me if you feel like you can't you can't chat in here because it's too chaotic. We got Discord. So I'm not entirely sure everything we can expect to see. I'm assuming the Nintendo one is mostly about Super Smash Brothers, because that broke the internet when they announced Steve and Alex. That literally broke the internet. So I guess we'll see more gameplay footage on that as well. As for Minecraft Live, if this is your first Minecraft Live, and that's perfectly okay, but if this is your first one, you're in for a treat, because we're gonna see the next major update at the very beginning of the event. Ooh, welcome new Discord followers. Welcome to Discord, or my Discord. Hashtag Moobloom, hashtag Iceologer, hashtag Glow Squid. A voice chat on Discord. Are you sure about that movement? Are you prepared for that, brother? Thank you, Riversong, for the $1 bomb. Thank you so much. Yeah, this event is for the fans, honestly, guys. Like, this is for you guys. And I think Mojang understands the amount of pressure because they know how much people want certain updates and certain content. So they're going to deliver, guys. Like, Mojang is going to come through like they always do when it comes to updates. Like, they just come through. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know some of you guys are up really late, so hang in there. It's going to be worth it, I promise you. Some of you are up extremely late. This event should be starting within the next minute, guys. It's almost... Wow, there's 154,000 people in here. Let me just refresh it. Here it is.
こんにちは。大乱闘スマッシュブラザーズディレクター、空の桜井正宏です。
Let me know if it's too loud, guys.
空というのは私が契約するための会社で、現状スタッフたちがいるわけでも、募集しているわけでもありません。あしからず。スマブラダウンロードコンテンツ第7弾、マインクラフトのご紹介を行いたいと思います。これを収録しているのはお盆の頃です。日本はまだコロナウイルスの影響を強く受けており、外出自粛が叫ばれています。1日あたりの感染者数は緊急事態宣言が出された時よりも多いんですね。スマブラチームもテレワークで開発を続けている最中です。今回のこういった番組のため、スタジオに集まるのも困難です。そこで前回に引き続き私の自宅からお送りしたいと思います。またこうなってしまいましたね。ここにいるの私だけです。撮影スタッフも見て笑ってくれる人もいないという寂しい。だけど今は感染の沈静化に協力すべき時ですね。また海外の方にとっては申し訳ないですが、字幕で表示されていることと思います。吹き替えもなかなか難しい状態でして、開発時になかなか困ったのは、私自身がテスト対戦をあまり行えないことですね。スマブラ開発中は毎日昼夜スタッフと対戦をし、その様子を踏まえながらバランス調整をしていたわけですが、その対戦ができなくなってしまったと。最近になってやっと、開発バージョンで、秘匿性のある通信対戦をテストプレイできるようになってきました。まだまだ十分な状態ではないです。テレワークで開発が困難なのもあり、紹介するバージョンと製品版とでは大きく異なる場合があるかもしれません。あらかじめご了承ください。では、早速例によって、私が操作をしながら説明をさせていただきます。カメラは製品版と異なります。
I'm trying my best not to talk over him, but he brought up a really good point when it comes to game development because a lot of developers are working from home. So it's very difficult to get things out.
これがマインクラフトの主人公スティーブです。一応手は加えているんですけどね、ぱっと見原作まんまの表現です。肘膝関節を曲げるようなこともありません。四角。歩き方も原作準拠です。上下にスティックを傾けると、原作同様首を上下に向けることができます。アピールでステーキ食べたりして、牛1頭から 2,3 枚しか取れないという希少部位ですけどね。他のアピールはオンライン中にやりそうなことを入れています。どうも今日はマインクラフトをやってみたいと思うんですけれどもみたいな。身体的特徴、ジャンプがとっても低いです。戦場などの床の高さはどんなキャラクターでも1ジャンプで乗り越えられるぐらいを想定して設計されていますが、スティーブの場合それにすら届かないです。他のキャラクターの小ジャンプを下回るぐらいの高さだけど、空中ジャンプは言うほど低くはないです。このジャンプの低さによってブロック生成をするときにちょうどよく乗れたりするんですが、それはまた後ほど説明します。スティーブのカラーバリエーションは他2種類があります。カラーというより原作にあったコスチューム替えということになりますけど、そしてこれがアレックス、もう一人の主人公です。これまた他2つのバージョンがあります。スティーブとアレックスで計6通りです。そして 7P はゾンビ、おなじみですね。原作にもゾンビのスキンなどがありましたが、こちらは日に当てても燃えることはないのでご安心を。 ゾンビがブロックを置くという非常にレアな光景が見られます。
Yo, that's sick.
そして 8P カラーはエンダーマン。可愛くなってますね。目を合わせてはいけません。エンダーマンスキンのようですが、スティーブに比べると幾分腕が細くなっていたりします。エンダーマンがエリトラで空を飛ぶという極めてレアな光景を見ることができます。さて、通常技の説明です。重ね重ね開発中のバージョンであるということをご了承ください。製品版では表現やバランスが異なっている可能性もあります。剣は弱攻撃とスマッシュ攻撃、その他空中攻撃などで見ることができます。基本的な攻撃ですね。攻撃ボタンを押し続けると連続攻撃を繰り出しながら歩くことができます。そのまんま引きもできると。そしてそのまんま相手に対して連続攻撃を与えるみたいなこともできます。弱攻撃を歩きながら繰り返すというニュアンスでロックマンに近いです。そしてそのままジャンプもできると。リーチは短いですが、序盤で牽制ダメージを与えるのに向いています。やられたら頑張ってずらしましょう。そして横スマッシュ攻撃。これはいわゆる Java エディションのみにあるなぎ払い攻撃を行っています。リーチが短いスティーブの中では踏み込むので範囲が広い方。また、飛ばしが強力でぜひとも当てたい技の一つです。なお、崖攻撃や起き上がり攻撃に使うのもやっぱり剣です。次に斧、これは上方向の攻撃に割り当てています。原作でも木を切るような時に上を向きながら斧を振ってたりしましたよね。斧も剣と同じくボタン長押しで連続使用することができます。上強攻撃を手玉をしたり、そのまんま上空中攻撃、そして他のものにつなぐなど上方向に対する連続攻撃と思えば間違いないです。そしてツルハシ、採掘などにも使われるんですけれども、ダッシュ攻撃、そして、空中での前後攻撃に使われたりします。まずダッシュ攻撃、リーチの短いスティーブにとっては踏み込んで、攻撃をする技なので、リーチ的に助かります。吹っ飛ばし力も十分にあります。そして前空中攻撃、後ろ空中攻撃、だいぶ似ている技ですがちょっと特性違います。前空中攻撃にはメテオがあります。後ろ空中攻撃は吹っ飛ばしや威力が高いです。使い分けていきましょう。剣を振りながらジャンプをすると、剣攻撃になってしまうので、やるとしたならば、少し間を置いて話すなどしてください。そしてそれぞれの道具はクラフトによって道具の強さを変えることができます。木材、石、鉄、金、ダイヤモンドと装備が。クラフトについては武器道具には耐久度があって使いすぎるとそれぞれで壊れてしまいます。今剣が壊れましたね。そうすると素手の攻撃になってしまう。とても弱いです。ですが他のいろいろな道具とは独立していまして、例えば剣が壊れても斧やツルハシは使うことができます。先に基本的な道具を使わないその他の攻撃をご紹介します。下強攻撃は、火打ち石と打ち金、その場に火の塊を置きます。火は PK ファイヤーのような性質があって重力でちょっと落ちたりします。長い判定を生かして、例えば相手の突進を止めたり飛び道具を防ぐこともあるかもしれません。そして何より復帰阻止が厳しい。これ嫌ですよね、やられると。上スマッシュ攻撃はマグマブロック。上にマグマブロックを展開してすぐに回収します。素材は使えません。出現時間が長いので対空には最適です。ただし月はかなりでかいので要注意。食らい放題になっちゃいますからね。また戦場のすり抜け床などを抜ける高さは持っているので、上方向の床にいる相手に対する牽制に向きます。もちろん上強攻撃などのお手玉からつなぐのも良いですね。 下スマッシュ攻撃は溶岩バケツ。左右に溶岩を打ちまけます。特徴は攻撃が出ている時間の長さと吹っ飛ばす高さが低いこと。そのベクトルの低さから気力の弱いリトルマックには非常に良い技だと言えますね。これはマグマブロック。これは溶岩。マグマ。マグマ。溶岩。どうもマグマは地中にあるもので溶岩は地上に出たもののようですね。海外ではマグマとラーバという呼び名の違いがあると思います。下空中攻撃は金床、鉄材を一つ使いますが非常に強力な落下攻撃を仕掛けることができます。
カー
ビィのストーンのようにまっすぐ直進技が途中で離脱することもできます。そしてつかみは釣り竿。範囲が広く少々の段差があってもつかめます。掴んだ相手は柵に押し込めたりして、投げ後ろはそのまま釣り竿で投げ、シンプルですね。前投げと上投げはピストンを使います。前投げは低く、上投げは真上に。結構フィニッシュ力もありますね。下投げは金床を呼んで潰します。ですが鉄の素材を消費するので鉄の素材がない場合、単純に地面にブシッとぶつけるような技になっちゃうと弱い。ただどちらの場合もコンボには向いてますね。ここからは必殺技のご紹介です。
And then we're gonna move over to YouTube. And right, should be working now.
金床を呼んで潰します。ですが鉄の素材を消費するので鉄の素材がない場合、単純に地面にブシッとぶつけるような技になっちゃうと弱い。ただどちらの場合もコンボには向いてますね。ここからは必殺技のご紹介です。マインクラフトだから採掘やクラフトがとっても大事。ここからアレックスに切り替えて説明をします。通常必殺技は地上と作業台前と空中でそれぞれ異なる動きになります。それぞれ採掘、クラフト、そしてブロック生成です。これだけでかなりの要素がありますからよく聞いていただければと思います。採掘は自身の目の前にある地面を掘り素材を得ることができます。より良い素材を得るためとにかく暇を見つけては掘ることが大事です。なお床の素材によって道具を勝手に切り替えていますね。木材だと斧、こういうところだとツルハシ、こういう地面みたいなところではシャベルを使っています。また壁からも採掘することが可能です。そしてその素材を掘る速さや獲得しやすい素材は床の材質によって差が出ます。例えばこれが土を掘った場合、木を掘った場合、石を掘った場合、鉄を掘った場合、素材の出とところで、ステージによって素材が異なるというと気になるのが戦場か終点かステージですね。戦場かや終点かを使う人はおおむねランダム要素のない戦いを好むと思うのですが、お任せ戦場などを使っていると運によって戦法が大きく変わってしまうかもしれないし、そこで戦場か終点かではその地形モチーフにかかわらず出現素材を一定のものにしています。見た目は多少違和感があるかもしれませんが勝負優先ということであしからず。いろんな素材の中でさまざまな用途がある鉄はとても大事ですが、床が鉄だと掘削速度が遅いため鉄ばかりあるステージが必ずしも有利とは限りません。他素材が枯渇しがちなので戦法を少し変える必要がありそうです。なお素材を持ちきれないほど採掘すると素材をどんどん捨てていってしまいます。後ろから出てるやつはそうですね。こうなるともったいないので使っていった方が良いと思います。そして得た素材を道具にするのがクラフトです。スティーブやアレックスの道具には耐久度があって壊れてしまいます。 攻撃にしても採掘にしてもこんな感じ。そんな時はこの作業台です試合を始めるとその開始地点に必ず1個出現しています。そしてその作業台の目の前で必殺技ボタンを押してください。手持ちの素材で道具をクラフトすることができます。まだ壊れていない場合も耐久度が下がっていたら修繕を行うことができます。手持ちの素材の中から製作可能な道具のうち最も有効なものが作られます。優先度が低い順から木材製、石製、鉄製、金製、ダイヤモンド製の道具ですね。やはりダイヤモンドの剣は強力だからぜひとも欲しいわけですが、お得なことに、剣、斧、ツルハシ、シャベルのすべてを、同時に作ります。だからダイヤモンドの剣ができるときはツルハシもパワーアップするという。ツルハシは攻撃だけではなく、採掘などにも使えますから、どちらにしても非常に便利ですよね。だから、ぜひともパワーアップしていきたいところです。頑張ってダイヤを掘ってダイヤの武器、ダイヤの道具を手に入れるというようなことが大事ですね。ちなみに金の道具は全体的に脆くパワーもさほどではないですが、攻撃がスピードアップするというメリットがあります。なお床素材によって素材が取れる順番というのは決まっています。実は運じゃないんですね。だからどんどん掘っていけば必ずダイヤにありつけます。ところで作業台というのはアレックス自身の攻撃でも敵の攻撃によっても壊れてしまいます。そうすると作業台がなくてとても困りますよね。ですが今出たように壊してもすぐに復活をします。ただそれよりも覚えておいてほしいことがあります。シールドをしながら必殺技ボタンを押す。これによっていつでも作業台を呼ぶことが可能です。こんな遠くても呼べるという。だからですね、作業台を使わせまいとしてこの作業台の前に陣取ったりすることは実はまあまあ無駄だったりします。回避しながらだと出すことができません。ちゃんとシールドをして必殺技ボタンを押すようにしてください。なお風変わりな仕様と言えるんですけれども、他の人が出した作業台というのは他の人が使うことができます。なんかおかしいですけどね。次にブロック生成について、空中でスティックを倒さず通常必殺技を使うとブロックを生成することができます。これは道具を作るのとは逆に安い素材、簡単な素材から使われていきます。そしてボタンを押し続けたままジャンプしたり歩いたりすることで連続的に生み出すことができます。これかなりの技術だと思うんですけどね、特にプログラマーはお疲れ様でした。これを実践するために、全部のステージに手を入れています。ただブロックは乗ったりしているとすぐに壊れてしまいます。また自分も相手も攻撃によってブロックを壊すことができます。頭突きなんかでも壊れるんですけどね、こんな感じで。どれぐらいで壊れるかはその素材の硬さ次第です。これをどのように使うのかというと、例えばですね、吹っ飛ばされた時の、フォローに使ったりとか、着地狩りをされそうになった時フェイントとして使うとか、もう完全に見せ技なんですけれども、飛び道具を防いだりとか、そしてこんなこともできるかもしれないです。恐ろしい。何らかの可能性を感じないですかね、こういうの。とありえないところから地上攻撃を出したりすると、吹っ飛ばし力が高いので不意に KO を狙えるみたいなこともあるかもしれないですね。最終的にこんなにうまく決まるものかどうかは分かりませんが、とにかくいろんな可能性がありそうに感じます。ただし画面外の生成には制限を設けています。このピンクになっているような部分より先にはブロックを生むことができません。上方向にも制限がありますね。ここまでじゃないと見え放題になってしまうので、また画面外にほぼ近いようなところでは、ブロックがすぐに壊れることになっています。気をつけましょう。生成のための素材は、安い素材から使っていきますが、鉄を使うのはもったいない。これ鉄です。もったいない。なので、ゲージをしっかり見ることが必要になります。 アレックスの蓄積ダメージ表示の上にある素材ゲージに注目してください。これは入手できた素材が比率で表されています。この場合、左から土、木材、石、鉄です。鉄だけはいろんな技で使うので、比率に関係なく8個ぐらいは個数を確認できるようになっています。それ以上になるとゲージがフラットになります。鉄を使うと1個ずつゲージが減っています。こうやって鉄を使うと1個ずつ減ってますね。鉄の道具のクラフトには鉄素材が4つ必要です。金、ダイヤモンドも別枠で表示されています。これが明滅していれば装備が作れる証拠。この場合ダイヤが作れるということですね。なお、レッドストーンも掘れますが、その表示は省略されます。と、説明がかなり長くなりましたが、採掘、クラフト、ブロック生成をぜひ使いこなしてもらえればと思います。横必殺技はトロッコです。トロッコを生み出すためには、鉄が必要で、レールを敷くには雑素材が必要になります。素材がないとレールが敷けないので、今のようになってしまうという。鉄だけのステージだとトロッコは生みやすいけれども、レールが生み出せないなんてこともあるかもしれないですね。トロッコからはいつでもジャンプで降りることができます。原作同様、坂は苦手で登りきれませんが、こんな時には加速レール、パワードレールなどとも言われますけれども、これです。最初に出たのが分かりますでしょうか。金とレッドストーンがあればいつでも加速レールを出すことができます。もちろんスピードが乗っていれば見切られにくいですし、威力も高いです。単純に体当たりが強い必殺技ですが、他の使い道もあります。ジャンプでトロッコから離れることができるのですが、その時に相手を巻き込むことができます。相手を巻き込んで落としてしまったり、相手をそっと巻き込んだところを追撃したり、相手の蓄積ダメージが高いほど拘束時間が増えます。いずれにせよレバガチャで早めに復帰したいところですね。上必殺技はエリトラです。原作ではエンダードラゴンを倒した後のお楽しみでしたね。まず最初にエリトラを展開してロケット花火に点火します。普通にやると水平に飛ぶのですが、機種はいつでも上に上げ下げすることができます。グライダーと同じなので、あんまり上の方に行くと失速をしちゃったりしますけれどね。比較的自由度が高く飛べると思いますので、相手の復帰阻止をかわすような感じで飛んでもらえれば良いのではないかなと思います。こんな感じですね。基本的にはやっぱり崖つかまりをするような軌道で飛ぶのが基本かなと思います。攻撃力についてはロケット花火点火の時のみあります。最初の一瞬ってことですね。ですからその他の部分で隙を突かれないようにしてもらえればと思います。非常に長い距離を飛べる技ですが、後ろには全く下がれないのでご注意ください。こうなったら積んでます。崖外で使う場合、ロケット花火が点火される前に反対側に向き直るようにしましょう。こんな感じで振り向くことができます。なお、エリトラを使うのに素材はいりません。使い放題です。回数制限や個数制限みたいなものもありません。ただ、時間が経つと勝手にエリトラ外れることになっていますのでご注意ください。次に下必殺技 TNT 火薬です。 TNT 火薬は原作では火薬を使って作る贅沢品ですが、スマブラでは土や石などの雑素材を多く消費して作ることができます。爆発なんかも原作に準拠したパターンですね。もちろん爆発させるためのものですが、その爆発は超強力です。刺激を与えると爆発しやすいので気をつけましょうね。でも置くだけだとしばらく爆発しないんですね。自分が巻き込まれる可能性もあるし、そこでレッドストーン導線を敷き、重量感知板で遠くから爆発させるということができるようになります。レッドストーンを消費します。下必殺技を出すとレッドストーン導線を引いてこれを押すと爆発。 重量感知板を真横に置いてしまうと、これ踏むと自分がダメージを受けてしまうので注意してください。またこの重量感知板というのは相手が踏むこともできます。相手を踏むことを前提に場所を設定するというのもありはありですね。それともしも両者が巻き込まれた場合、踏んだ人の方が吹っ飛びは弱くなりますから、自爆覚悟で突っ込むというのも一つの手かもしれないです。なお火気厳禁です。引火しやすいのでご注意を。代表的な使い方はやっぱり復帰阻止ですかね。こういうふうに置いとけば、単純に置いとくだけでもプレッシャーにはなると思います。先頃ご紹介したトロッコで感知板を押すこともできます。そして最後の切り札、トラップルームです。原作では相手を罠にはめるために建造物を建てることがあるかもしれませんが、そういった性質のものになります。巨大ピストンを呼ぶ、吹っ飛ばす、トラップルームに閉じ込めてクリーパーが大爆発引火、そして勝利のステーキという実にすがすがしい、引っかかったら超嬉しいみたいな攻撃です。トラップルームに閉じ込められるのは1人だけですが、ピストンで他の相手を巻き込むことはできます。できる限り複数人を巻き込むのが良いですね。その他の小ネタも軽くご紹介しておきます。ジャストシールドで盾を構えることができます。これも原作にあった要素ですね。眠らされるとどうなるかというと、この通り物持ちがいいというか、なんというか、冒険の先にはベッドを持っていきたいですね。そしてカービィに座れるとどうなるのか、どうなると思います？こうなります。面白いですね。四角い。マインクラフトのスピンオフとして、こんなに多くのネタを備えながらアクションを成立させているものもなかなかないだろうと思います。ぜひお楽しみいただければと思います。マインクラフトワールドをご紹介します。原作マインクラフトにはエリアごとにバイオームと呼ばれる生物群系が存在するのですが、スマブラにはなんと4つのバイオームを備えています。試合のたびにランダムで切り替わります。まずこれが基本的なバイオームであるところの草原です。村人が歩き農作業をしていますね。そして日が暮れるとモンスターの時間がやってきます。村人は家に帰ることになりますね。ゾンビやスケルトンが湧きます。ここで通常ゲームでは見られない特別なカメラでお家を覗くと、ちゃんと村人寝てたりしますね。ゾンビが見てますけれど。そして朝がやってくると、ゾンビやスケルトンがちゃんと燃えます、日光で。これで、村人も安心して外に出られますね。どのバイオームでもそうですが、手前にある物品というのは壊すことができます。それによって形にすることができるということですね。全部壊すと平坦なステージになり、壊れた地形は試合終了まで復活しません。次に白樺の森。村人はいませんが、羊や牛がたむろしていることがあります。ここでは木を壊すとすり抜け床が出現します。全部の木を壊すと2枚のすり抜け床が出ることになります。右と左ですね。次にサバンナ、つまり亜熱帯の草原、アカシアの木が生えてますね。生え方もそれらしくなっています。手前の木は伐採して1枚のすり抜け床を出すことができます。次に大河、針葉樹林などが生えるやや寒い地方。ゲームでは気温を感じることはないですけどね。手前の木はまんま針葉樹の形だと遊びになりにくいので、上に乗れる程度の形状になっています。苔むした石もありますね。なお、破壊可能地形の上で掘削した場合、1ブロックを破壊する前に、複数種の素材を得ることができます。1ブロックにつき1個っていうわけではないんですね。
Like guys, I'm not exaggerating.
そして
I got mine.
雪のツンドラ永久凍土の凍結地帯ということになります。中央にイグルーがありますね。イグルーとはカナダ北部のイヌイットの人たちが狩猟先で作る鎌倉のこと。だからお家のそばには本来ないものですよね。だったら壊してしまえ。みたいな。一応中身もあるにはありますが、原作でイグルーを見つけたら、地下を掘ってみるといいですね。いいものあるかもしれないので。最後に、石の海岸。石が中央に盛られていますが、天井があります。ここ、頭突きで壊すこともできますね。素材は得られませんけれど。ところで、石を掘っていくとですね、不自然なところに、木とかがありますよね。これです。これ実は全てのバイオームで、素材を取れる位置を同一にしているんです。例えば石の海岸で全部壊すとこういう構成になりますが、草原ではこんな感じ。ファイターが乗る正中線の上ではいつも同じ素材構成になるようになっています。やっぱり重要なのは鉄の位置ですね。鉄鉱石が取れるということが大事ですから、ここ鉄がいっぱい出るということですね。もちろんマインクラフトワールドにも戦場か終点かのステージはあります。ただこちらはバイオームの差がなく方言モチーフで固定になります。まあ地形要素は変わらないですからね。昼夜はちゃんと訪れます。では一通り説明したので、実演したいと思います。今回も、特典としてのスピリッツボードが加わります。ここですね。マインクラフトの敵キャラなどを、モチーフにした代理戦闘ですが、今回のお試しはここでやってみたいと思います。いろいろいますが、今回はゾンビで。まず、普通はこの相手のパワーに応じたスピリットをセットするわけですよね。だけれども、今回はスピリットなしで行ってみたいと思います。まあノービスだからこんぐらいでも十分であろうと思います。スーパーアーマーがあるようだからちょっと苦労するかもしれないですけどね。ゾンビ10匹だそうです。はい、始まりました。これはサバンナですね。アカシアの木がちょうどいいように自分を守ってくれているので、今のうちにもうガンガン素材取っちゃいましょう。おっときたな。あちちあちち。相手がスーパーアーマー持ってますからね。あんまりうかつに出ていくと大変なことになりそう。そんな時にはえいもう一回えい。そして空中下マグマ、いや溶岩。
Can you even turn off chat in this?
まあスピリットがないと言ってもこのぐらいならなんとかなりそうな印象がありますね。この証は取っておく。なぜならトロッコを通すため。こういうの置いとこう。あーちち。どうしようあれ。えい。ああ。自分でやられてどうするという。これは空中下に頼っちゃう。まだまだ鉄はいっぱいありますからね。
I gotta be careful about that though, because you can spike easily.
落ちちゃって。
And I'm gonna be screaming soon. You know what I'm gonna just keep it 100. I'm gonna be screaming soon. Yeah, I don't want it spiking, so maybe I just need to speak up.
まあノービスですからね。このぐらいは簡単にいきますね。でもこれだとちょっと物足りないから他のお題もいってみましょうか。
Yeah, I just need to speak up.
なんか両方ともスティーブってことだからコラボ感がないですしね。じゃあスライムでいってみましょ
う。Yo, they got piglins? Hold up.
アレックスに変えました。いよいよちょっと強くなるので、スピリッツを装備しません。ちょっと厳しい戦いになりそうですけれども、まあなんとかなるでしょう。ならないかも。原作のスライムを踏襲しているから分裂するんですね。はい、 始まりました。相手が来る前になるべく素材いっぱい取っておきたい、取っておきたい。もうダメ。相手はスライムなので、原作同様、ジャンプしては、上の方から攻めてくるっていうようなロジックでやってくるんですね。だから結構、上に来て攻撃を食らう前に、他の攻撃で潰しちゃうというのは有効です。まあ、こんな攻撃ばっかりしてると取れ高少ないというか怒られそうなので、それちょっともしますけど、逃げろー。素材が欲しい。まずいね。これはまずいね。
If you guys are now joining, I just want to say thank you for kicking it with me. Minecraft Live is today in the next hour.
投げとかがなかなか効きそうにないですね。じゃあこういうのでどうでしょう。神戸高速鉄道南北線のような非常に短い往復によって相手を一掃する作戦。やってくれるかもしんない。くんないな、こりゃな。よし、揃った。トラップルームです。まだですね。ちょうどいいところに TNT が。そう。はい。はい、終わりました。いい感じにまとまったんじゃないかなと思います。勝ててよかったよかったということで。スピリッツ戦についてもいろいろ楽しめるのでやってもらえればと思います。ところで通常のスピリッツボードに再戦機能がつきましたけれども、スピリッツをつけず持ち込みアイテムもなしにすると理論上の最高スコアが得られます。受けたダメージやかかった時間っていうのは全く関係ないんですね。すべての敵対スピリッツを味方スピリッツを助けなしにクリアできた人っているんですかね。いたら手を挙げて。いたら世界に何人ぐらいいるんでしょうね。よっぽどの超人が多数いたら、全員クリアまでのタイムアタックもできるでしょうけど、これはあらゆるゲームの中でも相当難しい部類に、選ばれし者の戦いになると思うので、私としてはお勧めしません。なお、勝ち上がり乱闘での、スティーブコースももちろん用意していますので、そちらもお楽しみくださいということで。音楽についてお話しします。さまざまな楽曲を備えるスマブラ SP ですが、残念ながら、原作に流れてきた曲、原作のマインクラフトの曲は諸事情で使えないことになりました。もっとも、テンションが高いゲームとしては、原作の曲をそのものを、入れるというのはやっぱり困難でしょうけれどもね、安らいでしまうので、そこで、マインクラフトアースとかマインクラフトダンジョンズなどを含むミニゲームやスピンオフの楽曲から厳選し、より対戦を楽しめるようにしてみました。アレンジを施して提供します。曲目はご覧の通り全7曲です。うち6曲がアレンジ曲です。本編のミニゲームからはバトル、タンブル、グライドとバランスよく取り揃えています。マインクラフトワールドステージには昼だけではなく夜も訪れますが、その雰囲気に合わせて曲調が変わる曲もいくつかあるのでお楽しみください。以上、マインクラフトのスピンオフとしてはこんなに具体的に原作技を使いながら戦うようなもの他にないと思います。単にファイターとしても個性ありすぎ、ネタ多すぎな山盛りマインクラフトコンテンツをぜひお楽しみいただければと思います。配信日は10月14日に予定しています。ファイターパスボル2があればそのまんま受け取り可能、単体でも購入可能です。次に追加されるミーファイターのご紹介です。毎回何らかのコラボが楽しめるお楽しみですが、今回はせっかくなのでマインクラフトゆかりのものを制作追加しています。こちらをご覧ください。
I don't think it's really intended for like 5-10 minute sessions, you know what I'm saying? That's a little creepy. step is like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let me look this up. I don't even think it's that long, dog. Seconds. Alright, well, it's longer than I was thinking.
ボンバーマンはすでにアシストフィギュアでも客演していますが、ミーファイターで操作できるキャラクターになりました。本体のカラーはミーのイメージカラーに合わせられます。
Minecraft Live is in 15 minutes,
ボンバーマンだからといって爆弾技が増えるわけではないので、たまにはアイテム10文字爆弾縛り弾頭なんていかがですかね。次にアミーボについての話題です。この前ジョーカーと勇者のアミーボについて、ご紹介しました。スマブラではそれぞれ育てて遊ぶことができます。この放送がある頃には発売されているのではないかと思われます。今、手元にあるこれらも普通に製品版です。すると次なのですが、
Is that better?
はい、これバンジョー&カズーイです。これは、貴重なモックアップ品ですが、また自宅に送られてきてしまいました。バンジョー&カズーイの立体物が今公式にこうやってですね、作られることなんて本当すごいことだと思います。よいしょ。
Nobody wants a stupid squid.
そして実はまだまだあるんですね。
Y'all trying to fight in the chat today. What's going on?
はい。
It's not loud.
ベレト先生です。あれ？ベレスの方が人気なような気がしなくもないですけれども、基本的に 1P ファイターであるベレトが出るということであしからず。以上、アミーボのご紹介でした。あれ？誰か忘れてないっけ？誰だったかな？というわけで、テリー・ボガードを含めた3人がすでに作られています。それぞれ2021年の発売になりそうですので、気長にお待ちいただければ幸いです。
Moobloom and
スティーブも作るんですかね。もし作るとしたら、他と比べてちょっと楽そうで良いですね。そして、ファイターパスはの5人がアミーボで揃ってしまう。しかしこう考えると、ファイターパスって安いなって思ってしまいます。たったアミーボ2体分、この中の2体分でファイター5体か6体、ステージや数多くの楽曲が楽しめてしまうという、この5体を全て買うお値段に満たない価格でファイターパス2を含めた11体全てを遊べてしまうという、スマブラが売れ購買層が厚いからこそできるサービスなのですが、曲もステージも込みでお得だと思います。ファイターパス2をお買い上げいただくと、残り4体のお楽しみも待っていますので、こちらもどうぞよろしくお願いします。すでに配信され少し前の話になりますが、アップデートバージョン 8.1 についても軽く触れておきます。小戦場というステージを追加しました。1on1 をするには戦場だと少し広い、終点だと物足りない、そんな人のための追加です。戦場系で全ての楽曲から曲を選べるようにしました。ただ1000曲にも及ぶ曲を俺曲セレクトで設定するのは現実的ではないですから、都度曲選択してもらえれば幸いです。他の俺曲セレクトで確率がゼロになっている曲はなりません。そして、通信環境の調整、ラグやマッチングが少し改善されています。しかしユーザーの通信環境次第で通信環境が良くなる以上に有効な手はないですから、できれば Wi-Fi ではなく有線でつないでほしいなと思います。
Alright, hopefully that's better.
実はキャラクター選択のエントリー時に LR ボタン系を除外したり、スティックを深く倒した時だけエントリーするなど、ユーザビリティの改善も少しずつなされています。 スマブラの世界における、売上が2000万本を超えたそうです。すごい数ですよね。新しく始めた方も多いということになります。なので、見えない工夫や調整などは、可能な範囲で、適宜施していきたいと思います。今回も、バンジョー&カズイに引き続きマイクロソフトさんにお世話になっております。原作のモヤンさんにもお世話になりました。こんなに多くのネタ感が楽しめるダウンロードコンテンツもなかなかないと思いますので、ぜひ楽しんでいただければと思います。今回もまた私の自宅からお送りしました。新型コロナウイルスの影響もありますが、日本では大雨や大暑に見舞われまして、撮影現在全国各所で40度に迫る暑さが続いています。何せよ、室内でたっぷり楽しめるゲームというのは環境が厳しい時には特に助かるものです。スマブラのみならず、一人のゲーム制作者、もしくは一人のゲームプレイヤーとしていろんなゲームを楽しんでもらえればなと思っています。以上、ディレクター桜井がお届けしました。それでは。
Is that it? That's it? Really? That is it, guys. It's over. Was that really an hour? Wow. Was that really an hour? Wow, time flies, guys. Time flies. Well, this isn't starting for a while, so we still got 43 minutes. 43 minutes, y'all. Which is fine, because it gives us time to talk about some things. So let me see. Let's go to Minecraft. And I'm going to keep that open. Alright, I think we're Gucci. We got 43 minutes until Minecraft Live starts. Well, yeah, it says, okay, that's a little confusing though. So I think they just worded it wrong. Because the stream is scheduled to start in 42 minutes. But yeah, I get it. They said they're going to start the pre-stream, or they're going to start the pre-event 30 minutes before Minecraft Live. But they have it scheduled at 9 o'clock instead of 8:30. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So maybe they meant that Minecraft Live starts at 9:30, or so instead of 42 minutes, Minecraft Live starts in 72 minutes, but the event, the pre-event, starts in 42 minutes. I imagine that's what they meant. The pre-show's in 10 minutes? Where, like, where? Is it on a separate channel? That can't be then. One second, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. How? How? Nah, they're all saying 42 minutes, man. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Sorry, I'm late. It's all good. It is all good. I'm so confused. Don't be confused. Everything that Minecraft Live starts in 42 minutes. 41 minutes. The pre-show starts soon. I don't think so, man. It says 40 minutes, so I mean, I guess that's soon, but yeah. They got chat disabled too. That stinks. YouTube shows the wrong time. You think so? Yeah, I mean, they could have fixed the time by now. Let me go on their Twitter just to double check. You know what? Better yet, let me ask Mojang. This is your 30-minute warning. Minecraft Live and Epic live stream. It's just 30 minutes away. Okay, so it is. So they just messed up the time. I'm on their Twitter right now. They messed up the time. So it actually is starting in the next 10 minutes, okay? So I don't know why they messed up the time like that, but they did. They most certainly messed up the time. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the desktop. And I don't think I need the chat up right now. Yeah, we're starting, and they I don't know why they messed up the time, but it's starting soon. And then we also, don't forget guys, to follow them on Twitter as well, because that's where you're gonna be able to vote for the mob. So make sure you guys follow them on Twitter, so you're able to vote for the mob that you want. So yeah, they need to fix the stream time. I think someone just forgot to update it for whatever reason. They just forgot to update it. But it's all good, guys. We're here. And we are starting very soon. Starting very soon. You don't have Twitter? Well, that's how they do the voting system. That's how they vote. That's how you'll be able to vote. It's how they've done it the past 3 years. So if you don't have a Twitter, unfortunately, you can't vote. So, but I've been saying it for several weeks. It shouldn't be a surprise. I've tried to remind people. It's okay though. If you can make a Twitter account really fast, then maybe you can participate. It shouldn't take you more than like a couple seconds if you have an email. So yeah, have Twitter open. I don't think we'll be able, I don't see us voting for the mob within the first hour or the first 30 minutes at least. So you guys got plenty of time if you don't have a Twitter, if you want to make one. You got plenty of time. Yeah, you got plenty of time to make one. It literally, as long as you have an email account and as long as your family, your parents, or whoever is cool with it. Oh, you're in 3rd grade. 37 minutes left. I think that time's wrong. I'm like positive, because even Minecraft Twitter page is saying something completely different. Right? Here's a tweet by them. Look at this tweet. They said, this is your 30-minute warning. Minecraft Live and Epic live stream is just 30 minutes away. And this was posted 23 minutes ago. This was posted 23 minutes ago, and they said 30 minutes away, which would mean that it starts in 6 minutes. Starts in 6 minutes, y'all. All right, I don't need that up. What else do I need up? I should probably keep this up, though. Ice Gang. Iceologer is cute. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a battle between Iceologer and probably, I don't want to assume, but probably the glow squid is what I'm thinking. It's probably gonna be a battle between Iceologer and glow squid. But only time will tell. We'll know very soon. We'll know like within the next hour, which is really crazy. And stick toward the very end, guys, because I do have some things I want to share with you that I've learned recently. So I'll talk about all that after the update is announced. So 100% not clickbait. I got some like actual things to show you. So should be fun. Iceologer gang. We got 5 minutes, everybody. Darth Iceologer. He does look like a Sith, or it looks like a Sith. With like the robe and the cape. Too bad it's not black, it's blue. Iceologer versus Moobloom. I don't know. I don't think the Moobloom's more popular than the glow squid, but I could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong on this. 100%. Punch. So we have 4 minutes left, y'all. 4 minutes left until the pre-show starts. Hey Stealth, do you think they will give any exclusive capes for watching the stream? I don't think so. I don't think they did last year or the year before, so I find that hard. I just don't see them doing it this year if they have neglected the past few years, you know? It's 8:26, yeah. We're in the same time zone. Stealth, they are hacking. What are you voting for? I don't know. I got this bowl right here with all with the mob votes. We got the Moobloom, Iceologer, and the glow squid in here. So I don't know. I don't know, squad. I guess we'll have to wait and see. 33 minutes now, because we already went over this. Like they scheduled it wrong. I think they scheduled it for the event itself, but not the pre-event. So they're doing something before Minecraft Live. They said to show up early, so should be in 3 minutes, y'all. 3 minutes. I hope everybody has their snacks. Oh, that's my timer. That scared me. That scared me. I made a timer just for the pre-event. Because, yeah. I did. If we don't get news on PS4 Bedrock servers, I'm gonna die inside. Yeah, I don't know. Don't hold your breath. What up, movement? This is like Christmas. I know. It's like Christmas for Minecrafters. Hopefully the audio we don't have any problems with the audio. That's my hope. It doesn't even feel like we've been streaming that long, but we already been streaming for an hour, which is... Reese, thank you for the $2 bomb, yo. Stealth, hopefully PS4 1.17. 1 second, I didn't see that. Hopefully PS4 1.17. Sorry guys, I have like 3 chats open and the chat's moving really fast. PS4 gets 1.17 update. Of course it will. Without a doubt, it's gonna get the 1.17 update. Without a doubt, bro. We got 1 minute left, everybody. 1 minute left. It should be starting very soon. I'm watching the stream. If it has technical difficulties, I'm watching the actual event. Well, hopefully we don't have any more problems. Just let me know if I gotta turn the audio up or down a little bit. All right, it's officially 8:30. What is going on? One second, let me... One sec, guys. I'm gonna tweet at Mojang really quick, see if I can get an answer. See if I can get an answer on what's going on. So give me 1 second. I don't want you guys to read my DMs. I don't want you guys spying on my DMs, so BRB, okay? BRB. Okay. Good job, Stealth. You had your DMs open, bro. GG. Alright, hopefully they reply back to me, but I DM'd Minecraft. So I'm hoping we get a reply and then life is good. In the meantime, Minecraft. Yeah, someone really, I don't want to say drop the bomb, but like the communication is very confusing because they basically told us, whoa, here we go. Never mind. Never mind. This isn't a pre-show though, still. The pre-show's starting at 11:40 a.m. You see, that's not what they said though. Okay. It is what it is. Why obsess over it? Can you guys see it though? Is everything working? Hopefully it's working. No more technical problems. Let's go! What up, Rixalbo? Bro, I'm so ready for this. The pre-show. 1.6. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Here it is. Here it is.
Hey, what's going on? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome to Minecraft Live. I'm going to take this time and explain a little bit about myself and my relationship and history with Minecraft. It all started back in 2012. I didn't have a PC to where I could run Minecraft, so I waited for it to come out on Xbox. I got it and I just fell in love with it. I went to events, I met a lot of people, and I get a chance to do this right now, all because of Minecraft. That's allowed me to have this opportunity. I was also a part of the Minecraft live show back in 2018, which was the first time they brought on creators, and it was just incredible. But it's a brand new year, and this is just going to be phenomenal. Now, this year is the community pre-show. So you're going to hear a little bit about what's coming today. Also, we're going to hear from a few of our friends and what their year has been like and what we love to see coming to Minecraft Live this year. Now, if you do speak another language besides English, don't worry. We're working with community rebroadcasters who speak other languages that are helping localize the broadcast. So head over to minecraft.net/live to view the list of rebroadcasters. Now, there's a very special person I want to introduce you to, and this is a person that you can just feel their energy through the screen. You know, if you ever just look at someone, it's like, wow, this person has so much energy. They have made my day.
Thank you, man.
Better. And this person is going to be Shovel. So here she is.
It's good to see you, bro. Thank you for that $10 bomb.
Thanks, Big B. Hello, I'm Shovel, and welcome to my house. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. You might recognize me from last year's event, or you might not. I was blonde back then.
Why is this quality?
I'm a longtime Minecrafter, YouTuber, and lover of all things that let my imagination run wild.
It just looks blurry, but it's actually not on my end, I promise you. It's actually the stream.
But every cat owner knows you cannot tell them what to do. Anyway, we're going to start with the pre-show, where we're going to look at the last year in Minecraft. I've had my own exciting year in Minecraft. I was crowned a Minecraft champion. Twice. And then later we're going to join some of the members of the community and some members of the Mojang team to see what's coming next. I'm most excited about the mob vote, but I heard there's something big being revealed right at the beginning. So don't go anywhere. I'll be here watching too to find out what it is. So grab a snack and some water, and let's get into it. Was that good? Did I do good? Should I have worn the crown? I tend to demand more respect when I'm wearing the crown.
Hello everyone, I'm Mariel, also known as Marielitai. You may know me from a couple of Minecraft series that I participated in, like Harmony Hollow, Marielcraft, and Gamecraft, just to name a few. But I'm also known in the community for my innate ability to break the game.
They tend to stick with like the same creators, right? Which isn't a bad thing, but it's like the safe approach, right? It's very safe to stick with the same creators.
It's become this running joke on my channel, and it's hilarious. Now, this year has actually been a pretty exciting year. I was able to participate in one of the Minecraft championships, and I also made a ton of new friends playing Minecraft Dungeons. That was pretty cool and awesome. But today, I'm here at the Minecraft Live community pre-show to talk to you all about something very exciting: the mob voting process. Turns out that Minecraft is bringing 3 new mobs for all of us to check out and get to know. We have the Moobloom from Minecraft Earth, the Iceologer from Minecraft Dungeons, and last but certainly not least, the Glow Squid, a mysterious new mob that's also from Minecraft Earth. But you may be wondering which one's going to be added to the game. Well, that's up to you, the community, to decide, because throughout the show, all of you are going to be able to vote for your favorite mob on the Minecraft Twitter page as long as you're signed in. There's also going to be multiple voting rounds, so make sure you keep an eye on the vote, because things can change very quickly, and we need to make sure that the best mob wins, and that one, in my opinion, is the Glow Squid, because that's the one that I'm rooting for, and that's the one that I'm going to be voting for.
You heard it.
Anywho, that's going to be it for me, but be sure to stick around to find out more about these brand new Minecraft mobs.
She didn't stutter. She said Glow Squid.
Thanks, Marielle. Well, I just want to say I actually want all the mobs, if that's even possible. Can we make that happen? Now, one of my favorite things this year to come to Minecraft is the 1.16 Nether update. There wasn't much to do in the Nether in my personal opinion, and this update, I think everyone enjoyed it, me personally. I was already a little bit afraid of the Nether, but now I'm even more scared, but in a good way. It makes me want to go there, makes me want to do things, and there's so much that you can do in the Nether. And the fact that this is the same game, they make the updates so great.
Thank you for that $5 bomb, bro.
You get that whole
Watch Keanu Reeves appear
all over again.
Thank you.
But that's just my story. But here are some more stories from a few creators and friends around the world.
Hello everyone, my name is Gemini Tay. I am a Minecraft builder and content creator on both YouTube and Twitch. I love using Minecraft as a platform to create art, and this year I've had a particularly amazing time doing so. I was invited to the early access beta for Minecraft with RTX on Windows 10 edition, and oh my gosh, it was incredible. Minecraft with RTX adds so many new amazing properties to the game. The new reflections and light emissivity is incredible. Being able to use light as a building block in the game is something I've looked forward to for such a long time, and it's finally here. Definitely have had such an amazing time using that to my advantage to create more depth and dimension in my Minecraft worlds.
Fala galera, eu sou Forever Play Games, crio conteúdo de Minecraft pro YouTube há mais de 8 anos e hoje eu vim aqui falar pra vocês as duas coisas que eu mais gostei do update do Nether. Então beleza, estou aqui no meu mundo onde eu jogo no modo sobrevivência, não uso o criativo pra nada. E como uma pessoa que joga muito Minecraft mesmo, uma das coisas que eu mais gostei do update do Nether foram os blocos novos. Então se você der uma olhada daqui, eu fiz um portal que vai pro meu Nether, utilizando os novos blocos. E cara, é sério, eu fiquei apaixonado nas possibilidades que a 1.16 trouxe pra gente no termo de criação, cara. Esse fogo azul e essa Blackstone são muito lindos,
Skip ahead, I can't, bro. It's live.
Totalmente diferente de antes. E passando pra nossa segunda coisa,
This is
nós
live,
chegamos
bro. I can't skip.
nos novos biomas. E isso eu acho que foi uma coisa que a Mojang focou muito em tentar deixar o jogo mais vivo. E cara, pra quem joga Minecraft há muitos anos, é muito divertido olhar o Nether que a gente já conhece de uma forma tão diferente assim.
Hey everyone, I'm Mac and Cheese Please, a Minecraft YouTube content creator and Twitch streamer. My favorite memory from Minecraft this year has got to be when we defeated the Ender Dragon for the very first time. I have never seen this fight before and had no idea what to expect. We spent hours and hours preparing and defeated the Ender Dragon our first try in about 15 minutes. It was so much fun. I cannot wait to see what Minecraft has in store for us this year.
What am I voting for? I don't know. Let's see.
Hey Minecraft Live, I'm Nick Pickett.
And I'm Elliot Choi.
And we built a one-to-one replica of the University of California, Berkeley with 200 of our fellow students, faculty, and alumni, and hosted a virtual graduation there. During the ceremony, we had the pleasure of working with the university, a production company, and dozens of our own builders to produce a graduation unlike any seen before. We had 7 speakers join us that day, including our school's chancellor and Minecraft's own Lydia Winters.
In addition to the ceremony, we invited the global class of 2020 to a 2-day music festival with over 60 artists performing back-to-back to celebrate. With the help of some of the most talented builders and developers, we hosted it all in a reimagined version of Berkeley's Greek theater.
This project grew to scales that we never expected.
On top of all of this, we decided to take all this attention we were getting and put it towards a good cause, which is why we partnered with a charity.
That is
to raise
amazing.
thousands of dollars to support pandemic relief.
From all of us in the Block League team, we hope you're enjoying Minecraft Live.
Okay, so we've heard about how 2020's been for a few
my
people
boy
within
Big
the
B
community.
has
But
been in
next
this
for
like
Minecraft?
5 straight
Now, there's
minutes.
already
I'm so
a
proud
lot
of
of
him.
things in Minecraft, but if there was one thing that I would want to see, is something that would fly, some type of creature, maybe a monster, and you would be walking out on just a nice sunny day, you know, maybe just mining or doing some cropping or in your farm, and next thing you know, something would swoop down, not a phantom, and it would actually pick you up and take you through the sky. I think that would be really cool, but maybe that will never happen. Now, the community has always speculated what the next big update for Minecraft could be. A new mob, a new boss, a new biome.
Do you watch Hermitcraft?
And
Yes.
as you're making your guesses right now, I would assume, we're gonna go ahead and throw some more ideas in the mix.
Well, hello there, Minecraft Live. Good times with Scar here, and I am a content creator and a member of the Hermitcraft server, and I have now been playing Minecraft for 10 years. This is my 10-year month anniversary, and what better way to celebrate 10 years playing Minecraft but to hang out with you here at Minecraft Live and to speculate on what we'd like to see added to Minecraft. And way back in the day when they added colored glass to the game, I thought, how cool would it be if these naturally generated in caves as if they were crystals? Just colored crystals hanging from the caves just to add a little life, a little energy to the caves. And I thought that would be fun, but let's take this up a notch. Say we're down in the caves and we break open a wall into a gigantic cave with cathedral ceilings, crystals hanging down from the ceilings, and these crystals come in all the variety of colors in Minecraft, and we pick out one that we like. Say we're going to pick out the orange one, and we knock down that orange crystal, and we can take the fragments of this orange crystal and put it in a torch or put it in a lantern.
Mojang finally, they replied back. They said they started a little late.
That is right. We can now cast colored light of all varieties in Minecraft via torches or lanterns to add more atmosphere and more design possibilities with our builds. Just imagine your builds now, but being illuminated with color light. How amazing would that be? Now, another thing I'd love to see added to Minecraft is some way of auto loading and ejecting music discs from a jukebox. So now we have colored light in the game along with auto playing music. We have basically together here created a disco on Minecraft, and that's
I started playing Minecraft
amazing.
almost
so let me know
8
what you
years
think
ago.
of those ideas,
Almost 8
and
years.
I cannot wait to find out what for real is coming soon.
Hey everyone, it's Crew! We have been huge fans of Minecraft since the very beginning and have so much fun creating videos.
From silly build competitions to our epic survival series.
Creativity is literally limitless in Minecraft.
That's why we're so excited for the Glow Squid! Woo!
Ooh, we could build a glowing underwater city.
Yes.
That'd be so cool.
Yes.
I wonder what we'd be able to craft.
Maybe we'll be able to craft glowing armor.
I wonder what sound the Glow Squid makes. Like this.
Guys, Iceologer gang, there's a lot of love for the Glow Squid. Y'all should be sweating a little bit. There's a lot of support for Glow Squid.
마인콘 시청자 여러분들, 저는 유튜브에서
안녕하세요.
마인크래프트 채널을 운영 중인 램램이라고 합니다. 저는 8년 동안 마인크래프트를 즐기고 있는 만큼 저에게 있어서 마인크래프트란 제 일상에서 정말 큰 부분을 차지하고 있는데요. 올해도 굉장히 많은 컨텐츠를 녹화하고 업로드했는데 그 중에서 야생 관련 컨텐츠와 팬분들이 직접 만들어주신 컨텐츠들이 기억에 많이 남습니다. 마인크래프트에는 여러 바이옴이 존재하는데 그 바이옴 특색에 맞게 새로운 블록 아이템들과 몹들이 더 추가됐으면 좋겠습니다. 특히 바다를 굉장히 좋아하기 때문에 마인크래프트 바다에 더 멋지고 예쁜 블록과 강력한 보스몹이 추가되길 바라고 있습니다. 이상으로 여러분들에게 저 램램도 알리고 마인크래프트에서 보고 싶은 여러 가지들을 말해보았습니다. 항상 저에게 좋은 추억을 주는 마인크래프트 정말 감사하고요. 여러분들도 계속해서 마인크래프트 라이브쇼 많이 시청해주세요. 그럼 안녕!
안녕.
Hello, my name is Iceologer and I'm a Minecrafter, and today is a big day. It's an omega big day today because it's one of these days where we get to know the latest and the greatest surrounding Minecraft. Now, being a big action RPG fan, I've obviously been completely stuck with Dungeons since it came out, and we've already got lots of new stuff. Like we got the winter update, we got the jungle update. I wonder if they're gonna make another like themed upgrade, maybe mountains, like dungeons goes Everest, or maybe an oceanic update. That'd be kind of weird, swimming around underground and stuff like that.
What is this guy even talking about?
I'm hoping
We just got
things.
okay. You know what? I'm gonna let him talk.
We'd be able to customize our little character
I'm gonna let him
a little
talk.
bit more, like the visuals of the character. I'd love to see like being able to get a skin that's outside the game into the game. That would be absolutely amazing. And I would really like to be able to change up that little base area. Add things, maybe put things on the wall. You find a cool sword, put it on the wall, memorize it. That would be absolutely amazing.
You know, that's a very good point. I wonder what's coming next in Dungeons. Well, I guess we'll have to see. Thank you from me and everyone you've seen so far for watching the pre-show. Minecraft Live is just about to start, but we're such a small part of this community. So let's see some other great moments from this year in Minecraft. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Big B.
I earned this crown the last time. I get to wear it until I am dethroned, which means I can wear it the whole time until the end. There's a lot more rainbow because it is in honor of it being Pride Month.
Was geht ab, Leute? Heute spielen wir Minecraft.
I low-key don't know half these creators. I know like maybe.
I don't know if I mentioned this already, but
I know maybe like
use the real Minecraft hearts that come
3
out
of them.
from the pets when you give them a tree.
The rest I've
So I
never
just went into Feather
never heard of
Adventures and I made
before.
a green screen inside of the dog's house and for feathers as well.
Así llegamos con el Nether Update, en donde van a agregar nuevos biomas, animales, mobs. Hasta puede haber alimento ahí dentro del Nether. Cuando se nos hubiera ocurrido eso. Así que va a estar muy buena esta actualización que al fin llegó.
I mean, how can I not get excited about transforming the look and feel of Minecraft from this scene with RTX off to this with RTX on?
What the?
睡衣妹妹，思念的幻影。我说呢，我一睡觉来一小老妹儿，这是啥意思呀
Stop the cringe.
Oh, they're there! The little beasts are there! A new animal! This is kind of blowing my mind. What a cool update.
我乃齐天大圣孙悟空是也，身穿黄金锁子甲，头顶凤翅紫金冠。 脚踏藕丝步云驴。
They've added these new adventure crystals that allow you to experience adventures in your home, in your backyard, or wherever you are,
they're
instead
talking a
of
lot, so
needing to go out
I
and
want to
discover
talk,
them.
yo. I think this only shows like how much of a reach Minecraft has. You got people from Korea and China and like Japan and just everywhere. This game is so big, you know, it's so huge.
You can just keep spawning in all these bees. I'm literally just right-clicking constant. Now the bees that
마인크래프트 던전스 굿즈. 아 이렇게 봐야 되네. 개봉해 볼게요. 두두두두두. 자, 오, 야.
Get up, I have like.
I found the mobs. I found them.
I think we found them.
Excuse me, I don't appreciate. No.
Well, I gotta show you how to play my game. Are you watching?
Whoa, the bees are really angry.
Are you watching?
What did you do?
Dude, the bees are so mad. I'm just gonna leave you to it. Perhaps one of these other huts has something helpful in it instead. Oh my gosh. No, that's...
La abeja es el primer artrópodo del juego que vuela. Los demás que hay en el juego
Why aren't you in this? I don't know. Nobody asked me, man.
Las arañas.
Quebra. Ok. Olha só tanto zumbi. Oi, zumbi. Tchau. Tchau. Tchau.
交。下一个任务是什么？分享一次家园，获得50金币。3、2、1，茄子，分享给好友，就给你了。二哈的二哈哈。
I want to see stealth gameplay.
Meu Deus, olha o porcão! Você tá vendo? É o Puma! Cadê o Timão? Hakuna Matata!
You said Akuma Matata.
Weiteren extremen, ultramäßig harten Challenge. Wir werden heute komplett Minecraft auf den Kopf stellen.
Oh, TNT. I'm taking this, okay?
Dan, steady.
What do I do with it? What do I do with it? It's on my head and I don't know what to do with it. Okay, give me an opportunity. Set me up.
Oh, there's a lot of zombies. Throw it, throw it.
Vote Iceologer.
Did it work?
Here they go. It did. There.
You look sad, Stealth. I'm sad I'm not in this, yo.
Oh my god,
という習性があります。そしてね、毒針を刺した後まさかの死んでしまうこともあるんですね。ちょっと。
They didn't ask me.
Den är glad. Okej. Och du är glad och du är glad. Nu, titta! Ha! Fast då har jag också förstört en sån där. Men
Figata ragazzi, è tutto nuovo. Oh,
Probably because I'm not bilingual
hanno
like you.
cambiato il Nether. Ci sarà tantissimo da esplorare e io non vedo l'ora. Il fuoco blu!
Speaking of food, nom. What? Don't take all the cakes. You gotta pay for those.
El daño y cómo vas creciendo tú como personaje depende de dos cosas: el nivel.
That was actually funny.
Oh, so cute. And that, right there, ladies and gentlemen, is our first bee nest.
Look at that. I love seeing like the haze, the light beams.
Teleport to Spoonerism? Where did you die?
Stealth, you are 1 minute back in the stream. I am.
I'm doing it now.
Oh no.
Die!
Why would you want to
No,
teleport
I'm not.
me?
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I'm doing it now.
Refresh this.
Alive!
I am not, bro.
What?
Unless you're from the future. Yeah, we're fine. That's it. That's it. Keeping our health bar full. Why is it shaking? Thank you, goodness gracious. Thank you. It's starting, y'all. It's starting. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh man.
Aww. That was cool. That was so cool.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2020. I'm Lydia Winters,
Let's go,
your
Lydia.
host and chief storyteller for Mojang Studios.
I need a snack. Yo.
We're
Let's
coming
go,
to you
Lydia.
live from Stockholm, Sweden, the birthplace of Minecraft. Some of our amazing team members couldn't be here today, so we recorded the Minecraft Earth and Creator Tools segments in Redmond earlier this week. We are so thankful you're joining us. Before we get started, we want to acknowledge the number of challenges around the world right now, as well as the mental, physical, and emotional toll those challenges are taking on all of us. With that in mind, we want to give the opportunity today to take a breath, have fun, enjoy the games we love, and celebrate all of you, our incredible Minecraft community. It won't all be easy. You'll have to
Videos
decide
behind.
which mob to vote into the game, which game, which
It's not behind for
you'll
me,
not
man.
only get to hear about what's coming to your favorite Minecraft games, you'll also hear directly
Maybe it's
from
like
the
a regional
development
thing.
teams.
I don't know.
We want you to leave today knowing about the exciting additions coming to Minecraft and also why our team has made those decisions. An insider's look at what's brewing at Mojang Studios. Today, we're kicking things off with the announcement of the we're gonna tell you right now. Hi, Agnes and Brandon.
Here it is, y'all.
Let's do this.
Here it is, y'all.
Okay, the next update is the update that we know that so many of you, and well, so many of us as well,
Caves
have
and
been wanting
Cliffs.
for such a long time.
I said it.
It's the Caves and Cliffs update.
It must feel amazing to be able to tell everyone that.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited about this. I mean, even before I joined Mojang, I was always thinking about, like, when is the cave update gonna come? And this is it, but it's also got the cliffs as well. It's got the mountains. Like, this is such a big update, and I'm so excited.
How are you feeling, Agnes?
Great, like, no, it's so good. So we have been working on this update for quite long, and we're like, we can't wait to tell everyone, and now we just announced it, and it feels
We're actually
amazing.
getting our first live look at some reactions.
Oh.
Okay, that's very cute.
So cute.
Those mobs are very,
Yo.
very excited. This year, we asked some of our
King B Dogs
communities
is the
to
homie.
submit
I love King B.
questions that we'll answer across the show. This first question definitely feels like something everyone wants to know.
Mi pregunta es, ¿por qué se han tardado tanto en actualizar las cuevas y cuándo llegarán? En verdad que hemos estado pidiendo esto por muchísimo tiempo.
Why has it taken so long? Like Brandon, I've been waiting a long time too.
Yeah, that's a very good question. So since this update really is the update, like we have been dreaming about it for so long, so it felt so important for us to do it right. Like we don't want to rush it. But now
Guys,
it's
this
the right
is
time.
it.
Like we
This
have
is it.
spent the time we need to really like understand the vision we have for the update, and also to make sure that we understand what the community actually wants. And we've also like planned around it to make sure that we really can work together with the community to make this and like as epic update as possible. And we have also hired some new amazing developers to the team.
And you're one of the amazing developers, Brandon.
Yeah, I
the
joined
homie.
this year in January, and I actually came from the community. I used to do modding for 10 years. One of the first mods I work on was the Aether, which is like a dimension that added sky islands and stuff. And
King
yeah, I'm
B's
just
the
so happy
goat.
to
I
be
love
here
King
and work
B.
on an update this epic.
I'm so happy to have you.
We have another creator question.
Hi, I'm the Pink Diamond Diva, and this is my question. Are you making the caves more advanced for older players so they can mine deep, or are you making them more accessible and easy to navigate for newer players?
Such a great question.
Yeah, I mean, with this update, we're making sure that we can have as much variation as possible within the actual caves themselves, but we want to make sure that the old caves are still retained as much as possible to keep that classic feel.
Yeah, and we really also looked into to make sure that we have something for everyone, because you know we have such a huge community, and it's also a very diverse community, and that's such a beautiful thing. So we really want this update to have something for everyone. So
Where's
actually,
Jens at?
we made sure to map all the features in the update to different player styles to really see that we fulfill that goal.
That's so cool. And you had such a big thought process on how you decide what even
where's
goes
Jens?
into
Yes.
an update this big.
Yeah, we have spent quite a lot of time on just making sure that we have a very good like fundament for the update. For example, we did the player style mapping.
Guys, this is real.
And we've also worked with design pillars. So the design pillars,
I've known about
they
this for
kinda,
5
describe
days.
the vision of the update. So for example, they help us when we like prioritize between different features, and also when we design each specific feature. And we have 3 pillars for this update. And the first one is actually all about like the spectacular mountains, the snowy snow, and the mischievous goats. Because at last year's live, the players voted for these features, and we felt like it's so important to deliver on that promise. So we actually wanted to have it as a pillar.
Yeah, and another pillar that we actually integrated into this was
I don't
adding
know where
strategy
Jens
to
is.
mining. So of course, Minecraft already has plenty of strategy in mining, but we wanted to see if we could push that just a little bit further and add even more mechanics that make it interesting for players to mine in the caves.
Yeah, and the third pillar is to create an underground of marvel for the players. And that pillar is a lot about like adding variation to the underground and like contrasts and like inspire players to like craft their own underground adventures and build underground. And one thing we have done to like fulfill this pillar is that we have added new cave biomes. And one of them is the lush caves.
Yo. Oh my god. This is real. Oh my gosh.
It's so beautiful. It doesn't feel cave-like.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to make sure that, of course, in Minecraft, all the original caves, you know, they're pretty much the same.
Zonko,
There's not
thank you
much
for the $5
variation in
bomb.
terms of vegetation or different features inside of it. So for this, we wanted something which is a bit more like light and lush and actually has vegetation. And I mean, I think it looks amazing.
It's gorgeous. What was the inspiration behind it?
So we were thinking about, okay, so how should it feel when you're in a lush cave? And we wanted to be like, so you feel like very tiny inside like a big garden or big forest. So like when you look up, it's actually like vegetation above you, it's vegetation around you. And one source of inspiration we had is actually a Swedish painter called John Bauer. Because in his paintings, it's always, or often at least, like a tiny character, and then it's like huge forest, and you see like the bottom of the trees because the vegetation is like so big compared to the character.
And you're adding so many new plants in the lush caves.
Yes, so I don't know if you saw, but there was this new tree that was actually above on the
This is real.
overworld, and this is called an azalea tree. So it's a unique type of tree that it'll be easy to spot for players, and if you actually find this and start going down its roots, you will find a lush cave there. So this is another part of adding strategy to mining, where you know there are certain landmarks which will allow you to understand what you're doing in the game.
That's cool. And another one of the new blocks is a block called Spore Blossom. And it's that you maybe saw it in the video. It's a big pink flower that you find in the roof of the lush cave. And it will drip particles from that flower, but it will also actually feel like a big volume around it with particles. So it's similar to the particles that we added to the nether biomes in the nether update. But the cool thing here is that you can move the flower if you want to and get these particles anywhere you want in your world. So you can actually be very creative with that.
That's so awesome. And the lush caves have a real glow to them from one of the plants.
Yes. So there are vines.
Look how happy they are talking about
in the
this.
lush caves.
I'm so
and
excited.
They have glow berries on them, and these are actually a light source. And you can also pick them and eat them if you want to.
Nice.
Yes. And another plant we actually have is the drip leaf plant. And you can actually see that they can kind of grow from like water or anywhere else. And they grow quite tall, but they have like a little plant on the top that you can actually hop onto. So the idea of the mechanic behind it is that the leaf will actually tilt down when you stand on it too long. So this will actually make you fall through. However, after a few seconds, it'll come back up. So it's kind of this like platforming block that allows you to just, you know, continue platforming over and over again, which I hope is really exciting for, you know, content creators making maps.
Yeah, you can build like your own platforming levels, and then they will repair themselves. That's good.
This isn't even the best part, guys. It only gets better.
It's so beautiful in there. And there's actually a mob coming to the lush caves.
Yes, there
Let's
is.
go.
But we will actually not tell you about this mob now, because in the end of the show, we will show even more features coming to the Caves and Cliffs
on, just show
update.
it.
And then we're gonna show
Just show it.
This is the first time we have so much that we're actually splitting the update section into two at the beginning and towards the end of the show. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You've also worked on improving the cave generation.
Yes.
Yeah, so as you can see here, I mean, this is drastically different to what caves used to look like. And there's definitely still the old style of caves, but we wanted to make sure that there was much more variety in the sort of caves and the shapes and the sizes you could get. And even here, you can see that there's some water underground.
Yes, so we actually added something we call local water levels. So in one cave might find like a cave lake, and another cave might not have that one. And this also means that we get naturally generated waterfalls, which is so pretty. And it also kind of gives like new ways to traverse the underground. You can actually go cave rafting.
Yeah, so you'll see in a bit that our player here will actually use a boat to raft. And that is just such an exciting opportunity to be able to traverse the caves in a very different way than you used to.
Yeah, we were playtesting, and then one of the devs like, look at this, it's so fun, and all of us just started to go with the boat on the waterfall. It was a lot of fun.
So another thing to note here is that you could see that a lot of the ores were actually glowing. This is just for preview purposes. Ores aren't going to glow now. It's just that the caves tend to be quite dark, and we want to make sure that players can see the shapes of the cave.
Now, will that only be for the like normal caves, or will this run across all of the new cave biomes?
Yeah, so the really cool thing is that like the new cave shapes and sizes is completely independent from the new biomes. So that means that we have so much variation. Because, for example, a lush cave can, for example, generate, in a super narrow tunnel, but it can also generate in like a huge cavern, and that creates completely different atmospheres, but it's still the same biome. So we're really going to have lots of variation underground now.
You've been calling two of the different cave types spaghetti and Swiss cheese? Like that's how varied the caves could be?
Yes, I mean, there are so many different variables for how the variation works, and I mean, it has even more variation than the overworld itself. It's just crazy.
It's a lot. Yeah, some of the caves, for example, have really cool pillars, and some are more like flat, some are tall. Lots of variation.
Very nice. And you have another new cave biome to show us.
Yes, so we have the Dripstone Caves biome.
Yep.
And whenever I think about the idea of a cave update, the image of stalagmites and stalactites comes into my head.
Oh my god.
But adding these are pretty difficult. It's a very unique shape that Minecraft isn't really accustomed to. But I think the way that the artist put it into Minecraft works quite well. And of course, there's some mechanics surrounding this. So you can see that someone destroyed the block up the top, and so the dripstone fell down. And also, unfortunately for this zombie here, if you fall on these dripstones, you will get hurt.
Poor zombie.
There's another interesting mechanic in the dripstone caves.
Yes, so maybe you saw in the video that like from the stalactites, you could see that it was like dripping water. So actually, if you put a cauldron under a stalactite, it will fill up with water. So it's renewable water.
And how do you remember which is stalactites and stalagmites?
Well, that's a very good question. It has been very tricky to remember that, but I think I learned. So we actually, it's hold on tight to stalactite. I was going to say the wrong one. So stalactite is in the roof and stalagmite is on the floor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We've been practicing that, all of us.
For a long time, like even.
And you have something really amazing in this update for the sort of redstone engineers out there.
Yes, so we've actually been thinking about this redstone block that lives in the deep dark, a new biome at the deepest depths of the world. We're not going to talk about this biome too much today, but we are going to show some of the blocks and maybe later a mob that comes from it. So if we look at the video, we can actually see that it's basically this growth, and this is called the skulk blocks. And one of the blocks is called the skulk sensor. This is the new redstone block. As you can see, when you place or destroy a block, or if you have footsteps, it'll actually detect the vibrations around and then emit a redstone signal. So this is going to be very interesting for redstone players. We even have a mechanic around it where you can actually use wool with wool occlusion to essentially prevent signals from being able to get into the skulk sensor. So let's take a look at that now. And as you can see here, I walked next to the skulk sensor, and it's actually kind of doing an infinite loop where the piston is causing a vibration, and then it's activating the skulk sensor and going over and over again. But here, I've actually put a wall block in between the piston, which prevents the signal from going to the skulk sensor. This can allow you to even do sort of directional skulk sensors where you can put wall blocks on each side and only allow it to detect vibrations in front of it. And vibrations can be so many different things.
There's a
it
cave
can be a
monster
snowball
coming.
hit, it could be an arrow, it could be footsteps, it could be blocks, anything.
It's big too.
So cool.
Yeah.
And another thing we actually, well, we had a bit
Oh
of
my
an happy
God.
accident with this because we realized that we get wireless redstone thanks to the skulk sensor.
Yes.
So, and we didn't even plan to add it.
Me too,
but then when we
Piglet. I'm
started
crying right
playtesting,
now,
we're
like, I'm so
"Wait,
happy."
we got wireless redstone, and that's so exciting. And well, you can just build so many cool things with that. It's gonna be exciting to see what the community will build.
Yeah, you're really looking for community feedback to make sure this like feels great for everyone.
Absolutely. I think because this is such a unique mechanic, we really want to make sure that we get it right. And, you know, we love the Redstone community and we want to make sure that we do it right. So any feedback you have, any ideas, send it to us and we will work with you to make this the best block that it can be.
And now we said there's another mob
It's
coming
not a- it's-
later,
it's-
but I think it's time for a new mob coming to the Caves
It
and
looks
Cliffs
really
update.
crazy.
It is, and this is a very scary mob.
It's a really
and
cool.
it lives in the deepest of the underground, in the deep dark. And this is a very dark place. And the cool thing is that this mob is very well adapted to the environment. So it can't see anything. So it's
It
the
listens.
first blind mob in Minecraft. And that's very interesting because it gives such interesting mechanics. So instead, it will react to vibrations, just like the skulk sensor block. So if you aren't very careful when you walk around in the deep dark, you might upset that mob.
Yeah, with this mob, we really wanted to make sure that we kind of recaptured that feeling of the first night of Minecraft. And we can often forget that Minecraft can be a pretty scary game. So we wanted to make sure that we could kind of go back to that. I mean, caves can be scary, they're dark. And all I'm going to say is that when you go into the deep dark, I want to make sure that you're very quiet and watch closely for the warden.
That's right, the warden, guys. It's huge. It's huge. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Oh god. Oh, it's like a big bulky monster. Yo, you can hear it! Oh, whoa, whoa, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god. Yo. Yo.
What did we just see?
It's a very different mob. I'm really excited for this because not only is it trying to be scary, it's, you know, we had to keep a balance to it. It was very challenging to design a mob like this. Another thing that's really important to note is in that video, I was wearing full netherite armor, so it's very powerful.
Wow.
You definitely want to watch
Dangerous
out. Yeah.
Which I think also is such an interesting gameplay, because like if you want to, you can avoid it, but then you need to really be careful, like sneak all the time to not make like any kind of movement that it will detect. But that's a lot of fun, and it's like feels scary, but in the good way.
And you wanted to kind of take everyone back to that first night experience with the Warden.
Absolutely. I mean, I had such an amazing experience when I first played Minecraft. Like, it was terrifying listening to zombies underneath my house and in the caves, and hopefully we can bring that back to players, but, you know, 10 years later.
Yeah. But that would be just amazing, because you hear so many lovely first night stories. It's such a big thing, and I mean, I'm also very fond of my first night in Minecraft, so we hope to give that experience again.
But you really balance sort of the look of it. It's like, it's almost cute, but also really, really terrifying. How did you decide?
Yeah. We actually worked a lot on, how does scariness look in Minecraft? Because we wanted to be very scary, and we didn't want to take away from the scariness. But we felt, let's add some derpiness to it. So it's like a mix. So for example, we added the mouth. I love the mouth. And some actually reacted like, oh, it's so cute, which I think it's more scary, but I think we find like the perfect balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really has character.
Yes, definitely. Well, you've been sitting up here. You just announced an update that everyone has been waiting for, and we actually have some tweets that have come in.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Okay, that's
Okay, sorry about
so
that.
much excitement.
They asked if I wanted my tweets showcased, and I just chose not to do it.
It's lovely. It's like we really developed this game together with the community, and now to see that people are so happy, that feels so good.
Yeah, honestly, it's such a privilege to work on a game like this and an update like this, and we just love this game, and we want to make the best update that we can for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Agnes and Brandon. That was a lot of amazing new things. Don't forget that we have another segment full of even more cave updates later on in the show. Now let's head over to our Minecraft Live correspondent, Vubui. I hear he has a first look at something you all voted into the game last year.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm here once again to help all of you at home to choose a mob that will go into Minecraft. But first, we have a message from our good friend Max Brooks, author of our first Minecraft novel, with some exciting news.
Hey, Minecraft community. It's Max Brooks, author of Minecraft: The Island. Thank you so much for embracing my book, and I hope you'll enjoy the sequel, Minecraft: The Mountain, where our character leaves the island and paddles to a strange snow-covered world and discovers another castaway, and together the two of them have to find their way home. Minecraft: The Mountain, coming out in 2021, available for pre-order right now. And as always, thank you for embracing all Minecraft books.
That sounds awesome! Another Minecraft novel, and this one's called The Mountain. Speaking of mountains, remember last year's vote? It was a fierce competition, but the mountains won after 2 intense rounds of voting. Well, I have a sneak peek into what your vote is bringing to Minecraft on the cliff side of the Caves and Cliffs update. Goats. They're both mischievous and adorable at the same time. As you can see, they live on the mountains, and if you aren't careful, they might knock you off. They also have excellent jumping skills. We'll also get better mountain generation with spectacular and more dramatic mountains with height-dependent generation. That means things like tree lines and mountaintops that will be more challenging with lots of snow and ice. And speaking of snow, yes, it will be snowier. We will also have a new block called Powder Snow, which will be a kind of trap block. It looks similar to snow, but if you or a mob walk on it, you will fall right through. Now let's talk about this year's vote. We have 3 awesome mobs for you to choose from. And to introduce them, we once again have Tiny Agnes and Tiny Jens. Let's see what they have to show.
Oh. Bees and Mooblooms are friends, just like we are. Right, Agnes?
These friendly cows live in the flower forest biome, yellow as sunshine and covered in beautiful flowers. What's not to like about these beautiful bovines?
We are friends, right, Agnes?
Why do we have to record these videos on an actual mountain? They are animated.
The Iceologer is a new illager that lives on mountain tops. It's a hostile mob that attacks you with clouds of flying ice.
You did pack the supplies we need to survive the night up here, right, Jens? Do you ever wish Minecraft's oceans were glowier?
Not me. I always wish for world peace.
Sure you do. Well, wish no more. Meet the glow squid. Wow.
What was I meant to say again? Vote for Minecraft?
Can't talk. Must admire glow.
Agnes, Jens, it's really distracting. They're so tiny, and they're so susceptible to distraction. Hopefully that won't happen to you. Now let's go over how... Hello? Oh, hi, Tiny Agnes. Yeah, no, I'm live right now. Oh, okay. Well, you really shouldn't read too many internet comments. But, okay, I'll tell him. Okay, bye. Tiny Agnes would like everyone to know that she and Tiny Jens are, in fact, good friends. Okay, where was I? And why do people keep leaving phones around the studio? Now, let's go over how you can be a part of what is likely to be an epic showdown. Don't let this decision be made without your voice. Be ready to cast your votes. First, make sure you have a Twitter account. If you don't, go to twitter.com, sign up for an account, and make sure you're logged in. I'll let you know when the voting starts. Then you'll need to go to the Minecraft Twitter account to find the latest poll.
Make a Twitter account, guys.
Think carefully, debate with your friends and family, make a decision, then click on the mob you want to make it into Minecraft. There will be 2 voting sessions, and I'll let you know when each one begins. For now, just be ready and keep dreaming of victory for your favorite mob.
My name is Yesenia Cisneros, and I am the gameplay producer for Minecraft Earth. I am so excited to be a part of Minecraft Live this year and to share this wonderful experience with you, our amazing community. It's been so fun seeing what you've been doing with the game. I've seen lots of creation shared each week, and I wish I were that creative. I mean, wow. While everyone has been discovering new hobbies, I have been logging in each day to collect a new adventure crystal, which lets me play life-size adventures in augmented reality in various parts of my home. My dogs are very confused, to say the least. It seems like I'm not the only one who's been going on lots of adventures. We've had more than 5 million adventures played throughout early access. Holy Moobloom, that is amazing. I've also been completing season and daily challenges to collect mobs, even more adventure crystals, and exclusive character creator items that can also be used in Bedrock. Sometimes, when the weather is just right in my house, lightning strikes and a new mob is made. Later this month, we have 2 new mobs joining Minecraft Earth, and I hear they're going to make quite a splash. Speaking of mobs, our beloved Moobloom from Minecraft Earth has a chance to be brought into vanilla. How cool is that? Now, I'm not going to tell you who you should vote for, but what I am saying is one of these mobs is definitely way more adorable than the rest, so choose wisely. In our last couple releases, you may have noticed that we added Slime Ball and Slime Blocks. With that, I'm super excited to let you know that we are adding pistons and sticky pistons to Minecraft Earth. Be on the lookout next week for a content update, and I can't wait to see the awesome creations you make with blocks, items, and now redstone contraptions. Our friends Mumbo Jumbo and Grian recently took a Minecraft Earth road trip and made their own awesome creations. Let's get a sneak peek at what they discovered.
Hello everyone, my name's Mumbo, this is my friend Grian, and this is my 1974 VW bus.
There's no air conditioning, there's no heating, there's no radio, there's no anti-locking brakes, no power steering.
I've owned it for about 4 years, and to be frankly honest, it's pants. Times were definitely different in the 1970s, so it's ridiculously slow, and it's definitely lacking some of the modern comforts you would usually expect to find in a car these days.
We are embarking on a grand tour of England, going from the south coast up to Wales, and it's going to take us 3 whole days.
I'll be honest, Grian, mate, would you class that as a grand tour?
Well, yes, we have no radio, so it's going to feel a lot longer.
But you see, this isn't a regular road trip in a rubbish old van, this is a Minecraft Earth road trip in a rubbish old van. With Minecraft Earth being a game you can play on the move, we thought we would travel to a bunch of different locations in the UK. Some of them are iconic, some of them just feel very Minecrafty, and some of them are barely linked to Minecraft at all, but we just really wanted to go to them, so we did.
Oh, he took it out on the guy next to him.
We also had a go at integrating Minecraft Earth with real life. Minecraft Earth Frisbee is a bit of a challenge.
Dude. Sorry.
Minecraft Earth Badminton can be quite dangerous to onlookers.
Sorry, Josh.
And real-life sand blocks are alarmingly difficult to construct.
If I just film this angle, there we go, look, it's our sand block.
All in all, though, the road trip was a huge success and we had a lot of fun. You can expect to see the full-length episodes appearing on our channels very, very soon.
Wow, it looks like Mumbo Jumbo and Grian had quite the Minecraft Earth adventures. At Mojang Studios, we've also been making more original content than ever before on our Minecraft YouTube channel. Our goal is to create shows that give you inside knowledge directly from our team. We're even giving away all of our secrets in a new series called How We Make Minecraft, which honestly feels sort of risky. And guess what? We have lots more awesome Minecraft content on the way. Here's a look at what shows you'll find on our channel.
Here's 10 things you didn't know about
Yo to the yo-yo. My name is Jens, I'm here.
Wait, no! Stop!
How can Steve punch cactus without getting hurt?
I know a cactus has pricklies, but punching a tree probably hurts too.
Everyone just starts panicking.
Yeah, I think the vote starts soon, y'all. I don't think it's started right now, so if you're waiting for the vote, I don't think it's started yet.
I've always wanted to say that. But really, you should. It's good stuff. In 2017, you voted for the terror that is the Phantom, and I personally have not forgiven you for that. In 2018, the taiga won your vote with fantastic foxes. Last year, it was the mountains with our soon-to-be friends, the goats. What will you, the Minecraft community,
get ready,
do
guys,
this year? Let's review our choices once more. Not quite as chill as they look. From Minecraft Earth, we have the adorable Moobloom. I hear they may come with a new flower, the Buttercup, and I'm pretty sure they'll be best pals with bees. Also from Minecraft Earth, the Glow Squid. As the tiny trio will surely attest, they sure are distracting to look at. The first voting poll is now live on the Minecraft Twitter account. Make sure you're logged in, go to the poll right now, and click the mob you want to win. We'll check back in before we start the second and final poll. Now, though, I'd like to welcome Laura to my desk to talk about the dungeoniest Minecraft game ever, Minecraft Dungeons. Hello, Laura.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Very excited that you're here.
Nice.
So, what do you do at Mojang Studios?
I am a game designer, which means I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are. So I'm sorry about that one. You can blame me for that.
I think people will blame you for that.
That's okay.
While I have you here on the stage, which mob are you voting for?
I think if I don't say I am voting for the Iceologer, my team will kill me. So, but it's an amazing mob. It brings a lot of fun to dungeons, and I think it will bring a lot of fun to Minecraft as well.
Okay. I figured you would say that, but I had to ask. So tell me about the launch of
Yeah, I'm not
Dungeons
seeing it
this
either.
year.
It's not up.
Oh wow, that was quite the ride. It was such a crazy launch. I don't think anybody in the team expected to ever release a game from home. So we were all sitting in this like massive Teams call and like sharing streams with each other and sharing videos and comments from players, and it was very good. It was fun in a different way.
What would you say was your favorite thing from the release?
I think it was how people came together to play the
poll's
game.
not up, guys.
It was very fun to see parents like.
Right now, I'm not seeing the poll. So maybe there's just a delay. I think they're behind on a couple things, but yeah. I'll let you know when it's up.
Is done with what's come out so far.
Yeah.
Cannot actually believe that we like got close to the end and it was like, nope. Well, time to be blown up by more creepers. They absolutely hate you, those creepers. Oh yeah, Tom, you're welcome to join actually.
あ、待って待って、結構減った結構減った。最後殴りに行っていい？お前おら！お前おら！
So the Village Merchant, a really cool merchant, simple, straightforward items, and definitely a nice addition to the game, a good replacement for the Wandering Trader. Now let's go check in with our friend the Blacksmith here. This is definitely something that I'm looking forward to because this is one of the coolest things that has possibly come to the game.
Oh, tem que matar o maguinho. Ai, morri. Galera, me ajuda.
Calma aí, eu vou te ressuscitar. Calma aí, eu vou dar cover aqui.
Oh, it's open.
Que isso, da vizinha já tá me ressuscitando.
All right, guys, it's open right now. Go vote on Twitter. It's open.
Yeah, I see what's going on here.
Väldigt bra! Ah! Ha! Smätsut! Hör du? Vänta tills jag har min raket, du! Du ska få spö då! Nu jäklar ska ni få spö. Skya!
Stop killing the pandas, you monster! Stop killing the pandas!
Oh, we have to save villagers. Our villagers right there.
Glow Squid.
You're a free villager.
You must find the caravan.
I'm voting Glow Squid.
Ooh, I got invisibility
potion.
와, 맵 엄청 많이 생겼네 이번에. 크리퍼까지 깼고 늪지, 목장, 협곡, 레드스톤 광산? 여기 거의 끝판대장급 아니야?
Holy smokes! Boom! You right?
Yeah. I put my
Dude,
Oh, look! There's a pig.
What
Kill the pig! Get the pig!
Oh no!
Red!
Backwards! No! Oh god!
That looks so fun.
Yeah, it's so cool to see people have fun with the game.
And it's fun to play and watch.
Yes, I hope so at least.
But this week, you also had another launch.
Oh, this month it's been a crazy month. Like we haven't stopped doing things, I feel. We released first the Creeping Winter together with our new merchants and the new daily trials, which was awesome. I hope everyone loved it. We launched for xCloud, so now people can play on mobile, which is so fun. I really like that. And this week we just launched in China, so now we get to welcome our Chinese friends to the community, and I am super happy about that.
That's really exciting. Well, now we have a question from the community for you.
Right.
ということで、私から質問です。マインクラフトダンジョンズをリリースされてから、開発者が想定していなかったファンの反応やゲームの仕様などありましたでしょうか？また、マインクラフトダンジョンズの今後について教えてください。今後、どのようなコンテンツがリリースされるのでしょうか？ぜひ教えてください。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, he kind of snuck two questions into that.
Yes, but they were great questions, and thank you for sending them. Regarding the first question, I think we were very excited to see how fast people found the secret mushroom level. Like, I was very confused about it as well, because we had worked very hard on making it very secretive and having little snippets of things everywhere, but players are so smart. They found it so fast. So if you haven't played the mushroom level, go check it out, because it's very fun.
And the second question?
Right. So that's what we are here to talk about today. We're going to talk about our upcoming DLC that we prepared with our friends at Double 11, and that's called the Howling Peaks. So we're going to the mountains with dungeons as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a look at some live gameplay?
Yeah, let's check it out. We are very lucky today that we have 4 members of the Dungeons team with us. Here's Mariana at the Nintendo Switch. Hello. Here's Chris at the PC. Here's David at the
Iceologer
PlayStation 4.
is in
And
second
at
place.
the Xbox One, we have Annika. So we get to show you here for the first time cross-play, which we're very excited about.
As of right now, the Iceologer is in second place, y'all. Glow Squid is winning.
Our first look at the mountains biome coming to dungeons.
Already I see a goat right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were so happy. We asked the Minecraft team if we could bring goats to dungeons, and they said yes. So we get to release them a bit first in dungeons, so we're super excited about that. They're equally as mischievous. Yes.
So I see a lot of wind coming out of these grates.
Yes. Wind is a mechanic that we're going to explore a lot in the mountains missions. And the players will be both challenged by it and will be able to use it. So the wind will push the player, so you need to be a bit careful, but at the same time you'll be able to use it to solve puzzles, push items, and open doors and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's awesome. What is this we're looking at?
Right, so yeah, our mountains biomes are so tall that the player will need to find new ways to traverse the levels. So that's a mountain lift, and there's gonna be full of like these little contraptions all around.
That seems like a really fun new mechanic.
Yes. Yeah, the goats are all around, and you need to be careful with them.
Yeah, I saw them attack.
Yes, they're really gonna push you out of the edge if you're not too careful.
So leave the goats alone.
Yes, leave the goats alone. That's very important. And as you'll see in a bit, the Iceologers that you can find in this mission and in all the mountains missions are very ready for the weather. So they are wearing their little cozy clothes, and they're wind resistant, which means that while the player will be challenged by the wind, the Iceologers won't.
Oh, what are these?
These are new mobs called the Wind Callers, and that's a Ravager coming for the first time to Minecraft Dungeons. That's another Minecraft mob that we get to welcome. They're quite sturdy.
What do the wind callers do?
Right, the wind callers spawn a draft of wind right under the player, and they push the player up, so the player gets fall damage.
Okay.
It's very important to deal with them quick or run away, because they're gonna be...
Not trying to talk over this for too long, but it's gonna be close, y'all. Iceologer gang, you guys should be a little worried, just a little bit. Because Glow Squid is popping right now. I wasn't expecting the Glow Squid to even up with Iceologer. But I have a feeling if the Moobloom, once the Moobloom is gone,
Super happy about that.
the Moobloom squad is gonna pull up on the Glow Squid, and yeah, Iceologer, y'all should be a little worried, because I don't know.
I wanted to say, like, that's my favorite mob, but, you know, it went too fast.
But it didn't stay around too long.
Yes.
All right, we're leading up to this big Ravager battle.
Yes. But I think we can let our adventurers deal with the Ravagers.
Not very well.
No. Yeah.
So, with all of this, you also have a new game mode coming.
Yeah, the game mode is coming very, very soon, and it's going to be for all the players for free, and that's called Apocalypse Plus, which means that we're making the game just, you know, harder a bit at a time. Yeah.
When you
we're
call
excited.
something apocalypse, it sounds very hard.
Yeah, and Apocalypse Plus means that it gets even harder. So hopefully players get to find new challenges, and we found different ways to tweak the balance so the challenge is different every time.
But, okay, that's a lot of stuff. You're working on even more new things for Dungeons.
We're working on a ton of stuff. I feel we've been so busy. It's crazy.
I know about this.
But yeah, we have today a little video with a lot of work in progress. Work in progress, though.
Very work in
yes.
progress.
But yeah, I think we should look at the video.
Wait, that's my line.
I'm sorry.
How many of you guys, okay, how many of you guys have this game? Out of curiosity, how many of you have Minecraft Dungeons?
One of my favorite things we do at Mojang Studios is Minecraft Education Edition. Students around the world are able to learn in exciting and interactive ways using the game as a learning-based platform. Students and teachers in 115 countries around the world are able to collaborate, learn, and share together. Minecraft has always been a way to connect people, and we've seen that now more than ever with Minecraft Education Edition being used in remote learning. When you're in the game, you don't have to feel so far away from your classmates. From creating graduation ceremonies in Japan, to creating first day orientations for American universities, to teachers doing virtual meetups, we've seen students and teachers using the game in incredible ways. Today, we're launching our first ever Minecraft Education Edition Global Challenge for students around the world to build a better world with us.
Over the past few months, we've seen wildlife roam through cities while humans stayed inside. Without cruise ships and ferries around, dolphins visited the port of Cagliari in Sardinia, Italy, and wild boar roamed the streets of Barcelona. But what if animals could share space with humans all the time? Today, we're kicking off the first ever Minecraft Education Global Build Championship.
It's still a tie, guys. Glow Squid is still tied with the Iceologer.
For humans and animals to coexist together. What will you build?
Hey, I'm Ayana. I'm a developer on the Minecraft team. If I were to participate in the Global Build Challenge, I'd build a series of underwater tubes so we could transport things without disturbing the aquatic life.
Hello everyone, I'm OMG Chad, and if I were to design a build for the Global Championship, I would make a house with a habitat for my cats on top, and I would call it a habitat.
どうもこんにちは、カーボンです。僕だったら日本っぽい建築で勝負したい。
Hola, nosotros somos los hermanos Leo y si estuviéramos participando en la dinámica mundial de Minecraft construiríamos unas viviendas camufladas con la vegetación del entorno para que los animales no se espanten. ¡Participa!
Design and build your own solution in Minecraft Education Edition. For the chance to win mine coins, awesome Minecraft gear, and a video chat with Mojang Studios. The championship opens today.
You can register today and download the Championship World Template. We can't wait to see your amazing ideas, and Jens and I can't wait to see the winner on video chat. We get the awesome prize of chatting with you no matter who wins. For those of you who don't have Education Edition, we have something for you too. Our education team has already added amazing free lessons to Minecraft Marketplace. We've also been working with some amazing educators on a new series about diversity and inclusion coming this fall.
Hi, Minecraft Live. I'm Kenneth Shelton, and along with my fellow educators, Felisa Ford and Natasha Rochelle, we've been building a series of Minecraft lessons that will help people explore topics of social justice, equity, identity, and tolerance. The first of these lessons is called Good Trouble, and it's based on the life and philosophy of Congressman and civil rights activist John Lewis. The additional lessons continue teaching about social justice from across the world and through time, from Black Lives Matter to Malala's quest in Pakistan to achieve equal education for girls, to the civil rights movement of 1960s America, to the women's suffragette movement, and more. We can't wait to share these important lessons with the Minecraft community.
I'm looking forward to playing through the Good Trouble lessons myself. Together with the Minecraft community, we commemorated Juneteenth with contributions to the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, Equal Justice Initiative, and the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. We're proud to continue supporting organizations that fight for equity and equality in the world by making an additional donation today to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. This brings our 2020 contributions to over $2 million. Beyond this, we continue to look within our company, our products, and ourselves for how we can help create a more inclusive world. Now it's time for a brand new segment of our show. You may have missed our next guest during the Minecraft update segment, but not to worry. You're about to get some dedicated time with the one and only Jeb. Hello.
Hello. Thank you very much.
It was very different not having you in the Minecraft update section.
Yes.
Finally, the GOAT is back. The GOAT is back.
This year, since we always want the ones that are actually working on on the features of the games to be the ones to get to talk about them, because we feel that it gets more genuine in that way.
So what are you working on then?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, of course, I still spend a lot of time with Vanilla and Agnes and the team, but I now work with all our products, all our games, and like the board games, and try to support our developers and designers to capture the Minecraft feeling and make them fit together. But honestly, everyone is so talented, so it's actually quite an easy job. But to help everyone, both in Stockholm and in Redmond, I wrote a book, a Minecraft game design book.
Are you trying to sell that to everyone in the audience watching?
No, this is only for Mojang Studios employees. It contains a lot of secrets. But it was helpful when the team grew to kind of explain my thoughts and ideas about Minecraft. And for Vanilla in particular, there are some guiding principles that are going to help us continue updating.
I don't care what Jens is working on. I support him no matter what. I support him.
What's in the Jeb game design book?
Absolutely. So one of these guiding principles is it maybe sounds obvious, but that is it's always one block at a time. You place one block, you remove one block, you pull one lever, and you trigger one TNT, and of course that causes a big explosion. But at the core, the interaction is always one block at a time. And it's not only important for the way you play the game, but it's also if you're playing together with someone, let's say you're building a house or something, then I will be able to observe what you're doing and quickly understand where you're going, and then I can help you, and every block counts. If you would just copy paste or make templates and such.
Zonko, thanks for the $5 bomb, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Collaborate, and also Minecraft is a lot about the journey to create your massive castle or whatever. But so it's important to we retain that feeling.
And you have another principle, but it applies pretty directly to a community question that we have.
你会加入更多天气或者自然灾害到我的世界中吗？像是暴风雪或者是大雾天气。
我的世界的中国玩家大家好，感谢你的提问。
Wow, yes.
Yes, the Chinese community inspired me to try to take on a new language, but I have a long way to go, honestly. But about the question, if we're going to add things like natural disasters, that kind of contradicts one of our other guiding principles, that bad things happen, but they're technically the player's fault.
Okay, they're the player's fault.
Yes, in the sense that it was either caused by a player, like a griefer or summoning the wither, or a player was nearby, such as when a creeper explodes. So whenever something bad happens, we want to make sure that the players are either actively taking part of that or have a way to prevent it from happening. And an earthquake or a tornado would obviously destroy something that you've spent hours.
You guys are asking about the mob vote I see in the chat. Right now, Glow Squid is 37%, Iceologer is 35%, and Moobloom is 28%. So the Moobloom is not going to make it to the next round. This can be between Glow Squid and Iceologer.
Wolf running into your sheep garden. But there's also, the worst thing is of course lightning strikes that can set your whole house on fire. But I'm hoping that Agnes and the team may have a plan for that.
Exciting. So what's the last feature you were active in developing?
Yes, the last feature I did was the netherite feature. I thought that was a very important part of the Nether update and wanted to help where I can. But I don't want to. Since I'm working with so many different projects now, I don't want to do something halfways and then kind of leave it to the team to fix my bugs. So I try to be a little bit hands off. But recently, I've of course also been working a little bit on making combat test snapshots.
That leads us to another community question.
Hey, I'm Dan TDM, and I would love to know what kind of combat mechanic changes are being made to Minecraft Java Edition.
Yes, and that's an excellent question. We currently have a problem that on the 2 different editions of the game, there are different combat mechanics or combat systems, and that's bad both for us as designers that have to take both systems into account, but also bad for the community that wants to have the same experience. So the main objective is to reach parity. But I still want to make sure that we make a system that is kind of fits with the building and that doesn't distract too much from building, but still gives us this depth that allows us to design interesting behaviors. Also, I want to make sure that it works both good in both player versus environment. That means adventuring and players versus player. And I want to make sure that it feels good playing both with mouse and keyboard. And when you're on a controller, you don't get tired by frequently pressing the trigger. And we also want to improve touch, like the touch experience. So it's a lot to do.
But you said you weren't working on feature development. But
yeah, it's
you
true.
are working on combat?
Yes, I mean, of course, it's a little bit hard to keep your hand out of the feature cookie jar. But in this case, I also felt that this was an area where I could help the team, so they could focus on doing the content updates. But at some point in the future, I will, of course, dump this on the team.
Okay, so exactly what you said you don't want to do.
Yes, and they will have to carry it over the finish line. Yes.
Nice. Now, speaking of combat, we just had a really cool announcement about Alex and Steve coming to Super Smash Brothers.
Yes, and that is so amazing. And just like I said, like my job gets easier because everyone's so talented. And just in this case, Sakurai-san and his team they really understand Minecraft and have made an absolutely amazing Super Smash Brothers fighter.
And Sakurai has also made a really amazing video for all of us in the community.
マインクラフトライブをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。大乱闘スマッシュブラザーズディレクター、空の桜井正宏です。スマブラにマインクラフトのダウンロードコンテンツが導入されます。スティーブやアレックスが参戦することが決定し、マインクラフトライブ前に特別放送をお届けしたのですが、見ていただけたでしょうか。もしまだの方はぜひご覧ください。スマブラであることを忘れるぐらい、マインクラフトのスピンオフとしても相当にすごい踏み込んだ表現を行っています。発売までもう少しだけお時間いただきます。スティーブがマリオと戦う、アレックスがピカチュウと戦う、ゾンビやエンダーマンをアクションゲームで操作できる、リンクやカービィやソニックやロックマンやクラウドやリュウなど有名キャラクターとの共演が楽しめます。そして私もマインクラフトファンの一人です。マインクラフトライブでの発表を楽しみにしています。それでは。
That was a really big secret to keep.
Yes, and it was a really hard secret to keep even in the studio because it was super secret. But it has been so much fun to work on.
Yeah, it's amazing to see the community reaction.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to switch gears here. You have a sort of famous saying within the office, which is the world would be a better place if everyone played Minecraft. And why do you think that?
Yeah, I suppose the quote has kind of gotten a life of its own.
It definitely has.
But yes, I think Minecraft unleashes people's creativity and helps them collaborate, but also teaches them things like geometry, languages, and maths. So yes, I do think that the world would be a better place if everyone played Minecraft. But I know that you also are very engaged in building a better world.
You're interviewing me now, Jens. Thanks. I mean, I think I feel so privileged to work on Minecraft because of all the amazing things that people do with it, from Education Edition, and something I'm extremely passionate about is Block by Block, which is our partnership with UN Habitat, and it's really helping people reimagine their public space and then have it built.
I love this place. It's such a nice area, but it has not always been like this.
Well, before, the area felt very cold and unsafe.
Basically, it was just an abandoned place.
Block by Block is a program created by Mojang and UN Habitat where we use Minecraft to help community members redesign their neighborhoods. Kosovo has been impacted by years of conflict, and in those situations, we often see communities divided and public spaces neglected.
It was a really cool project because even the little kids like me could help out with make the city a better place.
They got to use Minecraft to sketch and try different solutions about how the space could be improved.
It was very fun because you felt like to be...
Chat, you guys are getting angry, yo. Like, I could tell some people really want a certain mob. But just remember, like, they're all coming eventually, okay? We're eventually getting all of them.
It's been 5 years since we participated in the program, and the street since then has become more developed and it is now more frequented than before. It seemed kind of unbelievable that this was made with Minecraft.
So seeing my own idea as a kid, changing a whole area in my city, it was very special to me.
It's unbelievable that we were able to make reality what was once only an idea in our computer screen.
Finally, decision makers have changed their perspective because maybe they realize that we can make a change.
In a democracy, you want the people who live in that community to be asked about what's going to happen in that community. So this is a perfect example. The community was asked, the community decided, the community designed, and the community is using it.
I'm probably going to be like really happy and be like, hey,
called it. I told you, Iceologer squad. I told you, Moobloom was gonna pull up. Someone was gonna combine forces. Iceologer gang. I told you guys that the Moobloom and the Glow Squid were gonna join forces. I told you. I knew it was gonna happen.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, it has been an amazing journey these 10 years, and I have had so much fun working on Minecraft. But of course, I'm also a Minecraft player, and we're all like with the community, and in the end, it's really the players and the community that gives everything its purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. And from myself as part of the community, I just want to say, like, thank you for the 10 years and all that you've done for Minecraft. It's made a huge difference in my life, and I think many people watching right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jens.
Thank you, Jens.
Last year at Live, we announced the Nether update. Maybe since then you've been wondering about what it would be like to attend a Nether ballet. Wonder no more. Our friends at Element Animation will dance us through all the new Nether features.
The results of the first round of voting are in. The round which determined which mob's dreams would be dashed, with no hope of making it into the final round. And it was intense. But sadly, let's all say a fond farewell to the poor Moobloom. Then forget it ever existed, because it's time to vote again. We are now down to the Iceologer and the Glow Squid.
It's
and
time.
In the first round, they were quite close. I'm quite interested to see where the voters of the Moobloom will go. If you missed the first round of voting, make sure you get in on this one. It determines which one of these two makes it into Minecraft. I know who I'll be voting for.
All right, it's time.
The final voting poll is live now. This is your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft. So don't leave yourself out. Log into Twitter and go vote.
It's time to vote, guys. It is time to vote.
Hello, I'm Quinn, head of the Marketplace Partner Program, and I'm joined by two of my favorite people. How about you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Fanny. I'm a developer on the Creator Assistance team, and what we do is create tools for our creator community. And some of them are very visible, and we're going to talk about them later. Some others are more behind the scenes, and that help our creators make content that is more efficient and reliable, like the schedule command that is coming out soon.
Yep. I'm Jason. I'm a developer in the engine team, and we've been responsible for a lot of the modding type capabilities that have come to Bedrock over the last couple of years.
That's super cool. So your teams help make creator tools for all of our incredible marketplace partners all around the world to help make content for you.
How do you vote again? You vote on Twitter, guys. So follow Minecraft, and that's how you vote. On their Twitter.
I'm from Everboom Games, and we are 38 people working here in England.
And the best part is all these features can be used by all creators. So what do you have to show us today?
Yeah, so for the last couple of years, we've been doing a lot of work with the entities in the game. So this time, we've doubled down and gotten it so that we focused on items and blocks. So as part of that, I made a custom crop to kind of show off a lot of the capabilities. So over the summer, everyone at Mojang Studios was given tomato seeds to try and grow a tomato plant at home. So I thought that was kind of the perfect inspiration to go make a crop. So you can interact, you can place the seeds, use the crops. See, they're kind of growing. We got a couple of them getting to the flower stage. Got a few now that I can actually go pick. So in this case, I've made them work like the sweet berry bush, where you can just right-click on them. But I think tomatoes taste disgusting, so I thought it was better to make them as something you can throw. So Quinn and I had some fun. We were throwing them around. It's harmless, or sort of harmless.
Yeah, totally harmless.
Yeah.
You knocked me into the lava.
It was mostly by accident. But tomatoes will actually rot on the vine as well, and if they rot for too long, you get a little rotten tomato monster that can spawn from it. So I'm gonna fight him off here. But yeah, he throws rotten tomatoes. They don't fly as far as a regular tomato, but they knock you back a lot more. But kind of based off all this stuff, I think tomatoes maybe aren't the best idea. So I'm going to get rid of all my plants and never grow them again.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one.
But
So all
they're
these
so healthy.
It's true, they are pretty healthy. So with all of these new custom crops, creators can go and make some really cool kind of like farming style maps.
Oh, definitely. So like, I think crops are a great example of how they all can kind of come together, because you get the items.
As of right now,
normally
Glow Squid is winning by 4%.
Or you can make projectiles. But they also have the ability to get
pretty
events
big.
that are fired from things like a tick event. So as that event is fired, you can make the block run through multiple stages of growth, and eventually get to the point where you can choose what loot spawns at various stages of growth and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool how you could interact with them like a normal berry bush.
Yep.
But then, get the tomato out.
Yeah, it's just another it's an interactive event that you can key into.
Yeah. And then there's a tomato monster there at the end too.
Yeah, I call him Tomo.
Little Tomo, it's so cute.
Yeah.
It's not even scary, but yeah, it's an example of what you can do with them combining events and commands. That's one of the features that our creators have requested for so long, just having commands to be able to run them when something happens. So now, instead of also in addition to doing it with actors, you can also do it with blocks and items. In this case, as the flower is rotting, you can disappear that crop and also summon a tomato monster, a tomo monster.
Yes. Well, that's really cool because like I can totally see creators like using all of those combinations of features to make some like really cool like adventurous maps.
Yeah. Like, for example, the little adventure that we can show
No, the chat
you
is
where we were
literally
going
split
to
right
the
now.
desert,
The chat
and
is
then,
100%
we
split.
found this mysterious golden skull and also an equally mysterious pedestal in the middle of the desert. So we decided to place our golden skull over there and see what happened. And yes, we have a mountain that is hollow. And as the brave warriors that we are, we went exploring. And obviously, we found some creepy monsters inside. Luckily, we have our trusty custom sword to fight them off.
Oh, that helps.
I'm not sure if we even survived that.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very safe.
No,
No.
not at all.
But that pedestal, I know that's one of the most requested features, block models.
Yeah, so I've been super excited that we finally be able to get block models in. It's something we've been wanting to do for years, and we were finally able to work on them and get them in. So we got it working with using the same formats that we've been using for the entities, so the same tools that people have been using to build custom mobs, they can use to build the blocks with.
Oh, that's cool. So you don't even have to like learn a new skill. You can just continue.
It's almost identical.
That's awesome. And then I noticed on the hotbar with the golden skull, there was like a little red triangle. What was that?
Yes, it's a new feature that we're calling item lock. I don't know if you found yourself sometimes just going through some content and you have this special item and then you die and you lose it, or maybe you drop it accidentally. Now we've made it so that creators can actually...
Okay, you can't really say the glow squid is a Phantom 2.0 because it's not a hostile mob. It doesn't attack though. You can't call it a Phantom 2.0. It doesn't attack.
That makes it super easy because I've definitely been in an adventure map and I lost the key on accident, and then I had to go and try and fix that.
Yes.
And then when you placed the skull, there was a lot going on in the background.
Like there's three features to talk about right there. The first one is like we wanted to give more power to creators with cameras. And this one is just a small one where we just shake the screen. I don't know if you noticed that one. And then you can help players convey something like there's an earthquake going on, or maybe something is going to about to fall over you. So you can do that with this new tool.
Or dinosaurs.
Or dinosaurs.
Get a dinosaur steps.
Yes. The second one that we noticed there is structures. You can now place them using commands, whereas before you had to be using a structure block, which is more complicated and time-consuming. Now you can do it much more easily. And as part of those commands, you can now animate the structure placement. For those that noticed, like the mountain was opening, and that was just a structure animating. We provide a couple of effects. One is just like a 3D printing animation, and the other one is layer by layer. And yeah, you can combine them to just achieve very cool effects.
Yeah, I can see like creators, using those to add just another level of polish to their world.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And then I recognize the scorpions.
Yeah, well, the desert theme, it felt appropriate to bring them back. They've always been one of my personal favorite custom mobs that I've ever built.
Yeah, but after watching that video for so long and ended up having a nightmare about having to rescue my mom from
really?
some like aliens riding scorpions, it was creepy.
I'm sorry, that was not the intention.
It was creepy and funny.
Yeah. Well, speaking of aliens, I know our team put together a really cool sci-fi parkour map that, they made you run through, Jason.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they knew this when they asked me to run through it, but I'm pretty awful at parkour. So it took a few tries to get a clean run through. But at the beginning here, it's a pretty typical sort of parkour map of running and jumping, but we definitely have some...
I don't know if anybody's good at math, but we got 577,000 votes right now in. Glow Squid is winning by 53%. So it's winning by, or not, it's winning right now, has 53%. Iceologer has 47%. So I'm just imagining that in order for the Iceologer to win, they would need at least maybe 10 to 15,000 votes. Probably more than that.
We'll throw that across and get a little platform.
About 10 to 15,000 votes for the Iceologer to
I
win.
can make that jump. And we got the hot dog, or the cyber dog, and float up, but it poisoned me, so I needed to use the antidote to rescue me there. Make across and get through here. Now we got a wall in the way, so let's see what tool we have to get through the wall. And insta presto, and get through here. Keep going along. This should be our last obstacle here, but I can see the teleport pad, but I can't quite get to it. But that shaft up above looks promising, along with the ladder. So let's go up, see what we get here. Fall down, and block breaks. I can get to the teleporter. And Fanny's already there.
You made
of course. Yeah, finally.
Wow, that's super
86
cool.
times.
I love
That's
just
pretty
the
good.
aesthetic of that too, as well, like all the art and things. So those teleport blocks, those seem like a really cool way to add.
Honestly, yeah, thank Mr. Beast and Dream. Don't be mad at me or anybody else. I'm sure a lot of those votes came from Dream's fan base and Mr. Beast's fan base. So thank them. If you are really upset, that's on their community.
That's awesome. And I love the Slaminator, the Blockinator, and the Magic Wand. I've never seen items do that before.
Yeah, so that's another example of how combining the same tools you can achieve so many different effects. For example, the Sliminator was just using the event and the and the fill command, right, to replace the blocks at the bottom with the slimes. Then the next one, we have the wand, and that one is just replacing blocks with air. And then we also had the Blockinator, which allowed you to walk by placing some blocks, replacing air with blocks. So just by combining events and the same command in different ways, you achieve so many cool effects.
Yeah, so it's just small little simple things you can combine in lots of different ways and get a wide variety of results.
And even that Blockinator allowed you to make that jump.
Yes.
And then I also saw that there was, messing with mob effects too as well.
Yeah, so we've had an example of custom food in there, but in addition to just satisfying hunger like a food normally does, you can add and remove mob effects. So we had the Cyber Dog that gave 3 effects, the levitation, nausea, and poison. And then we had the antidote that would actually only remove 2 of them. So unlike a bucket of milk that removes all mob effects, you can make things that remove very specific things.
Yeah, and then it seemed like you got, after you use that, or after you use the magic wand to get to that wall, it seemed like you were stuck, but there was something else that was going on there.
Oh yeah, so there is the block that was in my way. So we made it so that another one of these events, similar to the on step on, is we also have an on fall on. So in this case, it was just an on fall on, and you can set what distance you want the event to trigger. So you have to fall at least 10 blocks or something like that. And when you land on it, we then break the block, similar to like the tomato plant and other things that we saw earlier.
Yeah, and it seemed like it took you quite a few tries to make it through, but Fanny was able to do it first try.
Yes, unlike others, 86 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one new feature that we have is that on raw text, you'll be able to show the names of the players that are of interest at that moment, and also show scores. Like in this case, we were tracking how many times Mayor was dying.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for coming on to the stage and talking a little bit about these creator tools and new features that are coming out. And with these new features, there's going to be a pretty amazing new thing coming out later this year for all Minecraft players.
Remember, GDL will not be held responsible in the event of a likely death.
If you're still trying to vote, there's time left, guys. Vote on Twitter, @Minecraft. @Minecraft on Twitter.
Your descent will begin in 3, 2, 1.
We know you've waited a long time for this update, and if you thought the first set of features for the caves were awesome, it's time for even more awesomeness. Agnes and Nir from the Vanilla Minecraft gameplay team are here to tell us what else is coming to the Caves and the Cliffs update.
Guys, you're gonna love this. I can't wait.
Hello.
Hey.
How does it feel?
It's so amazing. It's so awesome to finally be able to share that with everyone.
Yes, it feels great, and we have, looked a bit at tweets during the break, and
we have some more tweets.
We have more tweets.
Yes.
Wireless redstone.
Oh
of
yeah,
course.
yes. And there will be so many cool things you can build with that, and the warden. It's amazing to see all the excitement.
It's so cool.
Nir, you recently joined the Mojang Studios team.
Yes, I joined this year, but honestly, I'm not completely sure how that happened, and not just joining Mojang. I'm not really sure how I'm here in Minecraft Live, because just last year I was home glued to the stream. I had to know what the next thing is coming to Minecraft, and today it's not only that I get to share that, it's I got to work on some
I'm
of
so
those
happy for
things. So
him.
it's fairly incredible.
Oh, I'm so happy for him.
But yeah, I've been developing games for a few years now, and more recently I've actually worked with this non-profit organization called Games for Peace, which is an amazing organization which basically uses games to promote peace. Like he takes kids from areas of conflict all around the world and sits them down to play Minecraft. And sometimes it's kids that don't even share a language, so they can't talk. So Minecraft is the language they share. Minecraft is what helps them connect and get to know each other and creates friendships, right? And it's
Does anybody want to guess what they're about to announce? Does anybody want to take a wild guess what they're about to announce?
The amazing things that are happening with Minecraft, and then you described that to Agnes and I, and we both were like, we've never heard that, and it's so cool.
It's beautiful.
Amazing.
Absolutely
It's amazing.
beautiful. So in this update, you've been really looking at like filling out the caves even more.
Yes, so there are even more things to show. And in the things we showed so far, it's a lot about like improving the journey underground, but of course we also want to add like new things to find, like new resources. And one of them are crystals.
They're so beautiful.
yes, that the moment you turn the corner and you see that glowing thing, that's so it's
Like,
incredible.
The atmosphere in the crystal geode,
Yes.
it's like mystical. Yeah, they're so pretty. And we were thinking a lot about like what is the purpose for crystals in Minecraft? And one thing is like they should have a use, and we will talk more about one of the usages soon. But the other thing is a lot about just adding a lot to the experience of exploring. And we want them to be quite rare. So when you find them, it's really gonna be like magical, because they're just beautiful. And you know, when you walk on the crystals, you hear these sounds.
Yeah, it's just, we talked before about the pillar of underground of Marvel. And I feel they're just the perfect feature for that sort of pillar, right?
But you can't just take them with you.
Right, so you can break the crystal plant we saw in the video, but they actually grow from a very special block. And that block is unobtainable. It's sort of like you think about spawners, right? You cannot just take it and put it in your base. It makes you go and build farms all around your world. And that also encourages you to create tunnels between them and find out ways of transferring those items from place to place. And I just love those sort of features that really encourage other gameplay in the game.
As an explorer myself, I'm very excited about finding all of these. And you mentioned a usefulness to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So from those crystal plants, you get crystal shards items, and you can actually use them to craft a telescope.
Yep.
That is amazing.
It is. It's such a useful item. Super cool. And the cool thing is that, so yes, you use the crystal shards to craft them, but you also need something more, and that's also a new thing that we added.
Here it is, y'all. Copper. Oh, I've been wanting to say this for a week. Copper is coming. That's right. Copper.
It's copper.
Copper's
That's
coming.
amazing. Yes, it's new ore. And you saw the copper ore in the video. And a very interesting thing with the copper ore
a telescope,
is
copper.
that
It
it
ages.
generates in a different way. So normal ores often generate like an ore blob, but copper is different. So imagine that you are out mining and you see copper ore. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna mine the copper. And then you see some stone. It's like, they look a bit different. So you continue to mine, and then you find another copper ore. And you probably go like, okay, I think I found a copper vein. So we're actually adding ore veins to Minecraft.
Guys.
And like,
This is
they
not
really
fake.
add so much to mining. It gets so interesting because it's kind of like following a trace when you mine, and they tie so well to the pillar we have about adding strategy to mining.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you've personally wanted copper in the game since you start, maybe before you started?
Yeah, you mentioned it once or twice.
Well, maybe a few times. But yes, so I think I got inspired by the pretty copper roofs in Stockholm, and they are all green because we have so many like old buildings here, and we've actually added that mechanic to Minecraft as well. So, you know, if you place a copper block, it will first be orange, but after a while, a pretty long time, it will turn green, and it's something. I think it's so cool because
Yes.
it actually adds history to Minecraft.
Copper
'Cause,
ages.
for example, if you have a really old Minecraft world, then you can see on like a house and like, oh, the roof turned all green, and then you know that that house has been there for a really long time.
And copper won't only be used for the telescope. You actually have another really cool thing that you'll be able to craft with it.
Yeah. So Jens talked a bit before about these design principles that we have in Minecraft. And one of them is that if something bad happens, the player either caused it or it has a way to sort of avoid it. And one of those exceptions, for example, is lightning striking. Now, some people like to build wooden roofs in Minecraft. Some even build wall roofs.
Looking at me,
Might.
it's not at all like the grandest castle in my realm actually has a roof fully built of wool.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
No,
but
we did get some fires.
yeah, so to try to help the players with that, we are introducing the lightning rod.
That is very useful for all the wool roofs out there.
Yeah, I think this is a problem that happened to a lot of our players. Even personally, I had this peaceful game that I played with my partner, and it wasn't peaceful. And we went out and we were like looking at animals.
Guys, it gets better. It gets better.
We came back and
our
house was gone. And I was quite confused because I consider myself to be someone who knows a bit about Minecraft, and there are no creepers, there are no Endermen. So what happened? We figured that probably a lightning strike hit and burned down the house, and we were quite traumatized because we were not prepared for this. So I think this lightning rod is really going to help with that.
Yeah, now you don't have to worry about that problem anymore.
No, I'm gonna place like lightning rods everywhere on my wool roof.
Good.
Will be perfect.
Good.
Now, you've introduced a lot of things already, and players already have a lot of trouble with their inventory and the amount of items, but you have an idea for that.
Yes. So as you know, we keep adding new blocks and new items all the time, and that do create a bit of an inventory problem. And we're aware of that, and we have actually been thinking quite a lot how we can solve it, because we want to have like good gameplay solutions. We want it to be balanced, and we actually have an item in this update that will be really helpful, and it's the bundles.
That's really cool.
Bundles.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's such an elegant solution as well, and I love it. I think we spend a lot of time talking about the inventory problem, and I think one of the biggest takeaways there was that this is not actually one problem. It's constructed from a lot of sub-problems. For example, hotbar management is one problem. Getting a lot of blocks for your huge build somewhere, that's like something the shulkers help with. But I think there is a third sub-problems where every time you leave your base to go exploring somewhere, your inventory keeps getting full of junk. Like, this lot just has 2 flowers. This lot has just 1 seed, right? And I think the bundles are really going to help with that problem.
Yes. So the thing with the bundle is that you can place many different kinds of items in one bundle. So many different kinds of items in one inventory slot. So for example, I can take those 2 flowers and 1 seed and put them in one bundle.
I love how you guys are like, this feels like a mod. That's who they're hiring, are modders, bro.
Yes, I'm so
all of these people are modders.
What players do them in like shopping district, right? You can have the bundle of the day, which has a bunch of things with it, or you can have secret bundles where you have 3 of them in a chest, but you get a random one. I think it's really going to be cool.
Yes, and for example, if your friend has a birthday, you can put like your prettiest item in the bundle because it looks like a gift wrapper, and then you can give it to your friend.
That's so cool. We've talked so much today on the really game design side, but how do you work on the art side?
We actually have a very close collaboration with the art team, and it's great.
They showed it briefly. Hopefully they go more in detail on this mob. You guys are really gonna like it.
It's so lovely when you can think about the different jobs within game development. I love seeing the artists and developers, and we all, across the show, there's so many different types of roles that people have.
Yeah, and it's really awesome to interact with all those roles and have a lot of a back and forth. We're very open in Mojang and getting ideas from all over the place, and specifically working with the art team is amazing as well. You sort of throw one idea to the air and he draws something and you're like, oh, what is that white thing in your drawing? I didn't even think about it, and it starts so many awesome ideas going. And we even integrate it into our prototype process, and actually I think until I saw those sketches by the art team, I didn't really understand what archaeology in Minecraft even means.
Archaeology?
Yes, so we're actually adding a new system called the archaeology system.
Guys, this is probably one of the best
in
parts.
This system, you're basically going to find these excavation sites all throughout your world. And you can make this new tool called the brush that is going to help you uncover the mysteries of all these dig sites. So you come to one of these ancient structures and you can sort of use the brush to clear away some of the rubble that may have collapsed in those structures. And sometimes you might even find something shiny inside them. But, and this is important, if you are not careful enough, like in real life, you can destroy that artifact. And when that artifact is gone, that artifact and all the secrets it held are gone forever. But if you're careful enough, if you take your time and you're deliberate, you can get some of those hidden artifacts. And for example, here we got a ceramic shard, which is basically how whoever lived here used to tell and pass on their stories.
I love the story sides of the archaeology. Because we often talk about that we want to deepen the mystery in Minecraft. And when you find these hidden artifacts, you kind of find like connections and hints. And we will never tell the full story, but these will inspire the players to tell their own stories about their own Minecraft worlds.
Exactly. I think it's going to be really exciting to see what players do with them. For example, here we see an exhibition that someone built for this, where he can compare all the different clues he finds, right, and try to preserve whatever was down here, and he can compare what we found with whatever new thing, and sort of try to connect the pieces, right? And here we see those pieces connected in a clay pot, actually trying to reconstruct them back. And you can create that however you like. You can create your own stories or try to guess how those pieces used to connect.
Yeah. It's also so fun to be very creative with these new pots, because you can put the shards in any way you want.
Exactly, and when you're pleased with your creation, you can fire them up and you have your own painted clay pot.
That's sick.
Pretty.
That is so
Emir,
cool.
is this programmer art still?
Yeah, the art we're seeing is still work in progress. But I personally like the dragon. I think it's cute.
Yeah, it didn't say programmer art isn't pretty.
Yeah, you know, the problem is the artists are way too good. Right?
Yeah.
They just make
Guys,
us
it's
look
still
bad.
not over. They haven't showed the best part.
Archaeology is amazing. I mean, the excavation site is so incredible.
I'm so excited about this. I've spent a lot of time about it, and I actually got to do a lot of awesome conversations with actual archaeologists from all around the world, and it's been. Honestly, I sort of feel like I got so passionate about it myself that their passion sort of stuck to me, and it was so amazing to learn more about this, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here.
And you have a dev diary coming out on our YouTube channel where you kind of explore all of the archaeology even more.
Yeah, it's honestly really, really exciting. So I had so much fun with this, and I learned so much that I decided that it can't stop with me. So we're gonna do a dev diary when we're actually gonna talk to those archaeologists. And actually, we might even get to visit some interesting locations.
That is amazing. Well, it feels very sad, but we're almost out of time. But we've been hinting at a new mob, like over the course of the show.
Here it
like
is. Here it
3 or
is.
4 times.
Here it is, y'all.
So are you going to tell us about it now?
Yeah,
please?
here it
Now we're
is.
gonna tell you. It's the cutest predator you will ever meet.
Yep, you can take it. You can grab it.
I feel like there's only one sound I can make after seeing that, which is like,
Cute.
It's so adorable. The axolotls.
How did you decide on axolotls?
So when we add a new mob to Minecraft, we really wanted to have like its own unique character. We wanted to have purpose, and it's also a very good thing if it happens to be ugly cute. And the axolotl is perfect. It has all of these things. Well, I guess on the ugly cuteness, it might be quite a big emphasis on the cute side, but still. And we actually had a brainstorm in the team. So we were like, okay, we're gonna add goats, but we want to add another animal. And then one of the developers posted like a big picture of an axolotl, and we all went like, yes,
Yes, this right
perfect.
now.
It's like the definition of ugly cute. It's like made for Minecraft.
Perfect.
And then we also found out that axolotls are endangered in the real world, and we think it's good to add endangered animals to Minecraft to create awareness around that. So that's also a good thing.
Like with the bees?
Yes, like with the bees last year, for example. But yeah, so the axolotls, as you saw in the video, they live in the lush caves, and they really add a lot of life to the lush caves. And there's also a bucket of axolotl.
I didn't think it could get cuter,
I know.
but
that is just so cute. I don't know how to handle it, but it's so cute. So when you're walking around in the lush caves and you see some axolotls, then you can actually scoop them up in your bucket and take them with you. So maybe you build like a pretty aquarium for them in your base, or maybe you bring them to your ocean adventure.
This is so cool.
and now I see why you're calling them the cutest predator you'll ever meet.
Exactly. So when you scoop them up in a bucket, you can actually create your own axolotl army, basically, and
Yes,
charge
they're
into
pets,
the
y'all.
oceans with them, and they will help you fight.
They are pets.
Well, they'll attack cute fish as well, but they'll help you fight the drowns and the guardians, and they're actually quite useful when fighting guardians because they have this special ability that whenever they take damage, they sort of play dead. And when they're playing dead, no mob will actually attack them. So they have this time to regen back help and then jump back into the fight together with you. And if you learn how to cooperate with them really well, they might even heal you during the battle.
That is so cool. But okay, so you added these 2 mobs that are like as different as possible with the warden and the axolotl.
Yes. So this update is actually a lot about contrast, which is great because it creates like a dramatic player experience, which is so good. So we're like updating the highest heights of Minecraft with the mountains. We're updating like the deepest of the caves. We have this terrifying warden, the cutest axolotl, and also in the caves, like the lush caves are very light and welcoming, and then the deep dark is like super scary and challenging.
I guess we can't forget our little goat in there. It's kind of the in-between.
Yeah, we shouldn't forget the goat. I guess it's in between. It is still very cute, but in between. No one can be as cute as the axolotl.
No, I don't think so. Before we tell everyone the winner of the mob vote, let's take a look back at some of the exciting things that we've talked about today.
Y'all, I've known about this stuff since Tuesday. Like, trying to keep this a secret from you guys has been so difficult. I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm so happy.
Before we get to our bomb vote, I think there's one more question people are really gonna want to know. When are we gonna get the caves and the cliffs update?
It's a good question. So we plan to release it summer 2021. And this actually is really good. As I mentioned in the beginning of the show, we really want to have a lot of time to work together with the community to like gather feedback, see all the great ideas, because the community always have so many good ideas. So it feels good that we now have a lot of time to actually work together on this update.
Amazing. And the community decided on a new mob that will enter the game. So which one of you gets to do the honors today?
So I think Tiny Agnes has been a bit mean this year, so I think you should open it, Neil. You should announce the winner. Yes.
Can I look first?
Yeah. You're gonna know before everyone else.
It's the glow squid!
Wow.
I guess everyone was mesmerized by the glow squid, not just the tiny ones.
No,
I
wow.
was really not expecting that. That is so awesome.
Yes, like I didn't expect it at all, but it's great. And glow squids will look so cool in the caves. Like
exactly.
The atmosphere.
They fit this update so well.
Like it will be, imagine it's just all dark in the caves and then you see the glow squid.
See, look how happy Lady Agnes is. This is what you want, guys. You want developers to be excited about features.
Predators, so I'm not sure.
The axolotls might actually attack the glow squid.
Oh no.
We'll see, we'll see. I'll talk to them.
Think about it.
Yes.
We have committed to a lot of things, so
This is a really good sign for the glow squid. I know Iceologer people, you guys, like, I understand. I understand how y'all feeling. But this is a good sign.
All of you, from all of us at Mojang Studios, thank you so much. Bye.
Wow. Wow. This was special. This was a very special event for me. This was very special. I I've known about all of this content. I've known about these features for a couple days now, like I said. Mojang asked us not to share anything, and I wanted to like respect their wishes and respect the developers that were working on these features. So I'm sure some of you guys know a creator did leak some information by accident, so I chose to ignore all that stuff. But like everything, we've been asking for the cave update for a long time now, and they listened. I truly love Minecraft because of the team behind it. Like Mojang really does care about this game, and they care about us, because you can have a good game but not have like a developers that care about the community. But they've done so much. They've added so much, so many features that they didn't have to. Like, nobody was really asking for like a lot of these features, but they just chose to add it because they felt like it would add a lot to the game. Like the telescope and the lightning rod. Like who would have predicted those things coming? I don't know. Wow. I am shocked. I'm beyond happy. As for the Iceologer, I understand that it's going to be, you know, something that a lot of people are going to be upset about for quite some time. So I get that. It's whatever, you know. I get it. I will say this though, that we're still getting the Illusioner. So for those of you who are super disappointed that we're not getting the Iceologer, the Illusioner's still coming. It is another Illager that's probably going to offer just as much, just as much, if not more, than the Iceologer. Worst update yet? What are you talking about? What? This is literally, this update is so much, we haven't even seen half of it yet, and this update is already bigger than the Nether update. It's already bigger than the Nether update. Caves are larger. We've seen we've seen 4 new cave biomes today. 4 new cave biomes. We got crystals, we got copper. We got like these lily pad things. This update is like everything. I like, it's everything to me. And I'm glad to see that the majority of you guys are really hyped, really excited about this. It is going to be wonderful. The Iceologer has nothing to do with this update, though. If you want to like take your anger out on someone, you know, maybe take it out on like some of the larger creators in on this platform, like Dream and Mr. Beast and stuff, which they don't deserve hate or whatever. It's just like that's the type of community they have. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But Iceologer has nothing to do with caves and cliffs, right? They have nothing. It has nothing to do with caves and cliffs. So they said it's gonna come out next year. So we're not getting the mountain update this year, which is sort of a bummer. When they told me that, I was actually a little surprised, because I was anticipating having at least a new update this year, toward the end of the year. But that's not happening, so they're going to do Caves and Cliffs next summer, guys. Summer of 2021. That's what I'm saying. You see how happy Lady Agnes was? She already started talking about ideas. Which is a good sign as well. Like, for a glow squid, we could possibly get glow-in-the-dark dye, which is probably one of the coolest features. It would be the coolest feature. Glow-in-the-dark dye. It's not confirmed, but it's a possibility. Yes, but I've known about these features for like almost 5 days, and it's been on my mind ever since. I've wanted to talk about it with you guys because there's so much to go over. But I'll have videos up throughout the next few days talking about all these features. I'll probably have one up maybe within the next hour if I work really fast. So, guys, please bring this conversation over to the Discord. I'm sure we'll be talking about it on Discord for a while as well. So follow the Discord. If one of my moderators can post the link in the description or in the chat. I'm super happy right now as well. Copper in Minecraft, that's right, and it ages as well. Like, the copper gets older. And you know what? Let me see if I can share something. I don't want to leak anything. It's confidential. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, because that's gonna... Let me see. I mean, I guess it's not leaking because it's on. This is Saturday, so I can share this information with you guys. Skulk sensor. Yeah, we got the Warden and the Axolot. Improved cave generation, cliffs, archaeology system. So we got a lot of content coming, guys. We got a lot. I think, if anything, and this is something I really encourage you guys to do, is like go on to feedback. Now's the time to share some of your ideas. If you have a cool idea for this update, like, now's the time to go on feedback and share your idea, because it's probably gonna get a lot of attention right now. Like, now's the time to share your ideas on feedback. So, for sure, now is the time, guys, to share it on feedback. So, does cliffs stand for mountains? No, it's called the caves and cliffs, I think. It's called, like, caves and cliffs. Stealth, listen to me, please. Listen, I love you, and they tricked us. They made the glow squid larger on purpose to everyone vote. No, I think, honestly, I think the Iceologer probably would have won. It would have been closer if probably Dream hadn't said anything, or Mr. Beast. Like, I think a lot of it came down to just how much like attention they can draw to their tweets and stuff. Like, when you got 50-60,000 people that are looking at Dream's tweets and Mr. Beast's and what they say, like, that can pull in easily 10, 20, 30, 40,000 votes. So I think a lot of it just had to do with certain creators that wanted the glow squid. It didn't bother me because I like all of the mobs, so from the very beginning I didn't really care which mob won.